The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
The draft is in the books, so what happens next for the New York Jets? We'll talk about some of the latest storylines that are worth paying attention to. It's the Jake Asman Show on a Championship Friday. Let's hit it and get it started.
We sitting in here, we excited as hell.
Now it's time to get to work. Are you a happy guy?
Oh my goodness, let's go!
I haven't felt joy talking about the Jets in a long time. When they announced it, I went, yeah! Let's go! A new chapter for the Jets has started. Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji are tasked with shaping the future of this franchise. Will they be the ones to finally get it right? We will be here for every step of the journey on the Jake Asman Show, breaking down all the storylines, every game, and everything in between. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super chats, baby. Cut the line. The Jake Asman Show starts right now.
Here we go, Jet fans. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for being on our show. Thanks for being here. Like the video. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, you do so. As always, we are presented by PrizePicks. I want to remind everybody that this is now a brand new month. So if you haven't joined the Patreon, we will give you till the end of today to join the Patreon if you want your name added to our intro. And a quick plug for the audio version of the show on either Apple or Spotify. Check that out in case you ever miss anything live right here on YouTube. So I was supposed to be joined by Jets beat reporter Nick Faria, but I haven't heard from Nick. So I hope everything's okay. If Nick is able to reach out to me, we'll have him join in progress here. But since we don't have Nick, I will just run through a bunch of different topics that are on my mind related to the New York Jets, and we'll feature some commentary from ESPN's Rich Cimini, who also happens to be my co-host on the brand new Jets Collective. Myself, Rich, and Brandon Tierney do that show every week. So there's a bunch of different Jet-related things I want to touch on, including the Breece Hall situation. So Breece Hall signed the franchise tag. He has until July 15th to either sign that tag or get a new long-term deal done with the Jets. Otherwise, if that doesn't happen, well, Breece Hall won't play for the Jets. I think he's going to play for them. I think he'll sign the tag if they can't get a deal done. But we know the two sides are apparently interested in getting something done, if you believe Darren Muji after the draft last week. So this was Rich Cimini, courtesy of CBS Channel 2 over the weekend, talking about the latest developments with Breece Hall. Take a listen.
Draft is in the books. We know that the draft gave us some answers, but it also left us with some questions. Pat and Rich, what are the big headlines that are on the horizon for the Giants? And we start with the Jets, Pat. What do you think's on? I'm sorry, Rich, what do you think's on the horizon?
Well, they got to get Breece Hall signed. He's got the franchise tag right now, so they have 11 weeks to get that done. Otherwise, he's going to play the season on the one-year franchise tag, was $14 million. Darren Muji said the other night, we're going to try. It's on my to-do list. They tried to get it done beforehand. They thought they got into a good place, couldn't quite get over the goal line. I don't know, Steve. From what I've been hearing, I think he may end up playing on the tender this year for $14 million. I don't know if the two sides are going to be able to get it done.
Well, they need playmakers, and he is absolutely a playmaker.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. If they don't get it done, I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't be devastated, if that makes sense. Because I don't think we're going to be looking at a reverse Le'Veon Bell situation from a Jets standpoint. Remember, the Jets were able to sign the great Le'Veon Bell because he sat out the entire year with the Steelers because he didn't want to be tagged. So the Steelers eventually just got rid of him, and he was a free agent. I think Breece Hall is not going to make that same mistake that Le'Veon Bell ultimately made. So I do think when push comes to shove, Breece Hall is going to sign the tag if they don't get a long-term deal done. I don't think Breece Hall is in a position to just basically gag away $14 million, which is what the tag would be, right? So he'll take the tag. Now, the question is, if the Jets offer Breece Hall a deal that basically guarantees, let's say, what the price of the franchise tag would be for 2 years, would he really not take that? Like, does Breece Hall, if he's not happy here, does he really not want to be a Jet so much that he's potentially risking $14 million. What if he gets hurt again? He plays a position where guys get hurt. Breece knows it firsthand. He was going to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year with the Jets, and then he went down in that game in Denver. And unfortunately, I think that version of Breece Hall, at times we've seen it, but I don't think we've really seen that guy since. Now, some of it might be he hasn't been used properly. The teams haven't been great, but that's a position where you get hurt. So would he really not take that type of deal? This feels like a 3-year deal around $40 to $43 million to me. Now, the thing that you got to get situated is how much of it is guaranteed, of course. And then obviously, like how the money is dispersed, how much of it is a signing bonus. But again, like I don't think this is an overly complicated contract. So if Breece doesn't sign it, all right, he doesn't want to be a Jet. Like, okay. But is he not going to try hard in 2025 or 2026 because of that? Of course not. Breece Hall is going to give his best effort because if he doesn't want to be a Jet, well, you know what he needs to do? Go out there on the tag and have a great season so someone else will pay him. That's how that works. And Breece Hall is still young enough where, let's say he wants to bet on himself. Okay. If he bets on himself, he's 24 years old. He will turn 25 at the end of this month. So happy early birthday to Breece. He'll hit free agency going into his age 26 season. Someone will give him a 3-year deal at big money if he balls out. So this will be a story because, let's be honest, there's not a ton of stories that happen for football teams May till training camp. And this is a story because he's one of the players that was tagged. But I don't think it's the end of the world they don't get a new deal done. I'd prefer it because it'd be nice to know Breece is here. I think he's young enough where you could pay him. But if he really doesn't want to be a Jet, if they can't come to terms on something for whatever the case may be, all right, because I don't think Breece Hall is going to dog it out there. He wants to be paid. He wants to be on a winning team. He's going to give his best effort. I don't think we can question Breece's effort this past year. He had his first 1,000-yard season as a rusher. So I think this will be made a bigger story than it actually is. Because the bottom line is this: the Jets are a better team with Breece Hall, and Breece Hall knows he needs to play on the tag to eventually get paid by someone else if he doesn't want to be a Jet. Like the Jets have his rights for a year. Players don't like the tag, but tough bleep. It's in the rules. So it's a story, but I'm not overly concerned at the end of the day. Here's where it becomes an in-season storyline if he doesn't sign a new deal and he's on the franchise tag. If the Jets aren't very good this year, and I know we're all feeling good about the draft last week, and we want to be we want to be I did this on the first show too. I keep saying opportunistic. We want to be optimistic about the upcoming season. We want to have hope, right? We want to have hope for this team. But if they get out to a bad start, we got to be honest with ourselves. Teams are going to be calling the Jets about Breece Hall's availability at the trade deadline, and they should. They start 0-7 again. Forget it. Get rid of everybody. Anyone on an expiring deal, anyone not part of the long term, see ya. But if Breece signs a deal, then, well, no one's going to be calling you about trading him. Now, I guess they could sign him to a deal and still trade him. We saw that happen with Sauce Gardner, but I think that was a very unique set of circumstances where the offer was so good, Darren Muji couldn't say no. Like, I don't think the Jets' intention was to trade Sauce Gardner. I think the Colts just said, what is it going to take? And the Jets kept asking for more, and the Colts were like, absolutely, sure. Oh, you want A.D. Mitchell? We'll throw him in too. I don't think that would happen with a running back. So I think that's the biggest thing to watch. The other contract that I'm looking at is Joe Tippmann's. Now, I don't know if it's a pressing need for the Jets, but I think it'd be smart if they got ahead of it and they signed him long-term. Tippmann is a really good lineman. He's got positional flexibility. We know he can play center, and he can play both guard spots if need be. He's a team-first guy. He feels like a guy that you want to extend early because the guard market and free agency continues to just explode. Interior offensive line money is now going for crazy amounts. And while it's a different position, the Linderbaum contract that the Raiders gave out is going to have big ramifications for every other interior O-lineman. You know, the next guy up, it just keeps raising the floor for these deals. So if I'm the Jets, I'd want to be proactive and get a deal done with Tippmann. Because if I know going into 2027, regardless who my coach is, regardless who my quarterback is, and I am fully a believer in the fact that the Jets starting quarterback for 2027 is playing college football in 2026. I fully believe that. So I'd want to get a deal done with Tippmann. So I know I have him, Armand Membu, and Olu Fashanu all signed long-term for whoever my QB might be. And then next year, you could look at the draft for guard. You could look at the draft for center. We could figure it out. You got 3 first-round picks. But that's what I would do. As far as other moves, I think the Jets should be looking to make. Look at the linebacker room right now. It's not a professional linebacker room once you get past Jamie and Sherwood, and he had a bad year. So while the Jets have dramatically improved the defense, I truly believe they've raised, what their floor is as a unit. You look at the linebacker room, and like it's hurting my eyes to look at right now as I'm looking at the Our Lads depth chart for the Jets. Like right now, you got Demario Davis, who's still very good despite his age. And Jamie and Sherwood. After that, Kiko Malagoa, who was a 5th-round pick last year. Marcelino McCrary-Ball, who's known more for his stupid fish celebration that we made Dylan Terraman do on the show than being an actual quality NFL player. Like, who are the linebackers, man? Mikael Walker they brought back. Kobe King. They need help at linebacker. So if I'm the Jets and they didn't go out there, obviously, and they didn't draft a linebacker, we thought maybe they would. They chose not to. I'm looking at some of the guys who are out there. Bobby Okereke is out there. He just played with the Giants. Maybe he'd want to stick around and stay in the area. Devin White, who played for the Raiders last year, is out there. And look, some Jet fans might not like this, but you know what? I'll take a chance on him because if we're going to sign a 38-year-old linebacker, why not sign a guy who's in his early 30s? Matt Milano, former Bill. He's a free agent. I'd bring him in. Maybe he could help Jamie and Sherwood. Him and Demario Davis. He kind of fits what the Jets are looking for with these leaders. Again, I think Sherwood will be better than he was last year because I think Demario Davis is going to be super helpful. He's played with Glenn before. He knows exactly what Glenn wants as the play caller. I'd bring in, though, another linebacker because you look at the room right now, it's not good enough. We can be honest. So Breece, Tippmann contracts, that's what I'm looking at. Do they make another notable addition at linebacker? And we could say the same thing at backup quarterback, right? We talked about Russell Wilson this week. Sounds like he's still in play for the Jets, but there also was a story that came out today that Russell Wilson's being considered for a job at CBS as an analyst or being part of their NFL Today studio show. So Russ might want to do TV and retire from football. I hope he does. If you guys watch this show, you know that while I respect the person Russell Wilson is, I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's shot. I don't think he can play anymore. And I want nothing to do with Russell Wilson in the year 2026. All right, I'm good on Mr. Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you got to be unlimited. You got to have a thought process of being unlimited.
Like, I'm okay on not signing Russell Wilson. The backup quarterback situation is another thing that obviously we will follow beyond just Russ. Could Tyrod Taylor be in play? I mean, I guess. Rich Cimini did say on my Jets Collective podcast with him that he doesn't think they're going to bring Tyrod back. The Jets know he's got the serious knee problems. He just can't stay healthy. Like, if you bring in Tyrod, you want a backup in case Gino goes down. Well, then Tyrod, is going to go down. And then you're going to be playing Kate Klubnik anyway. So I will continue to propose the New York Jets going into the year with Bailey Zappi as the backup and Klubnik as the number 3. Go look at the numbers on Zappi. Go look at some of his performances he's had in the league. You can't sit here and tell me that he's not just as good as whatever Russell Wilson would give you. And Tyrod. Like, Tyrod, unfortunately, can't stay healthy. I'd go into the year with those guys. I would. Because the bottom line is, if Kate Klubnik is ever going to have a chance to play for the Jets, you're going to have to find out in all likelihood this year. Because if the Jets are bad, guess what? They're drafting a quarterback. And if they're bad, the head coach is probably not here. And the OC is probably not here. The OC had a major say in the team trading up for Klubnik in the first place. So I want to just get some sort of idea on what Kate Klubnik is. I don't think he's the long-term answer, but I got to have some sort of feel for the guy. Can he maybe develop into a viable backup? So I rather Klubnik just play. Like, the sooner Klubnik's the number 2, the better. Now, I hope Geno Smith balls out, gives us the 2015 Ryan Fitzpatrick season all over again. But if the Jets fall out of it and their win total is at 5.5, what are we doing here? At some point they're going to be out of it, and I'd want to see the rookie play than Russell Wilson or Tyrod Taylor. and Bailey's happy. Like, we could just expedite the process here because we all know how this goes. Other than, ironically, the 2024 season where Rodgers started all 17 games, when you're a Jet quarterback, you're going to play. It doesn't matter what spot you are on the depth chart. I went to a game where Chris Strebler went out there and threw ducks and had a better performance than Zach Wilson did that night. I was there. I was an infamous Jake Asman ran after that one. The infamous he stinks ran. All right, I've seen the worst of the worst. We all have. The Tim Boyles, Trevor Siemian. These guys all play last year. I mean, Brady Cook, it's enough. So let's just get it over with, all right? That's how I look at it. Let's just get it over with. Hit the like button if you're just tuning in. We got a great giveaway on our show today. Obviously, we are all here for ASMANIAC Madness. Today's the day. It is Championship Friday on our show. Voting will open in just a little bit for a matchup that has been hyped up and highly, highly anticipated. The number 1 seed in the extraordinary region, Gary 3D Boxing, against the number 7 seed representing the inside-outside region, Chef Kevin. We started this tournament with 68 Asmaniacs. The play-in round got us down to 64. And here we are. Just 2 remain. Look at the bracket. Look where we now are. It is all on the line, and that is coming up in just a little bit. But if you're watching live, you have a chance to win an awesome item at the end of the show. For the first time ever, we're raffling away a pylon, an end zone pylon that's signed by Jet great Wayne Crabette. So a Wayne Crabette end zone pylon is up for grabs for anyone who enters Super Chats. $10 or higher will get you in the raffle. $10 is 2, 20 is 4. You could do math better than me. And if you gift a membership for every membership you gift, that gets you in the raffle. Our weekly raffle, we're targeting Monday. Going to take the weekend off and enjoy, a little post-draft come down. Joe Klecko signed football. Vinny Testaverde signed jersey. Garrett Wilson, framed jersey plaque. Braylon Allen signed jersey. And a CJ Mosley signed jersey are the weekly raffle prizes. So make sure you enter for your chance to win. Chef Kevin started us off with a super chat at 4 p.m. Does anyone see Gary in the chat? Asking for a friend. Vote Chef Kev. Frank P. checks in. He says, my Don Maynard helmet arrived today. Jake, thank you. Frank, well, now you got a chance to win a Wayne Crabette pylon. You're in the raffle for 4.
Good job.
Derek, the Kansas Jet fan, is in the raffle for 1. Lou B checking in. He says, Chef Kevin showed up in the cold rain and cooked for 100 kids who played on the field at MetLife after the Jets-Atlanta game. This man deserves this. Strong endorsement there from Lou B. Cuddy writes in, it will be an extraordinary year for Breece behind this O-line and actually having a passing threat with Geno and weapons. I need to know kicker plan. Well, I think it's going to be a competition at kicker, clearly. I don't think the Jets are just going to hand Cade York the job. They brought in Will Ferrin as a UDFA, the BYU kicker. They also have a kicker named Lenny Krieg, Krieg, on their team. He's from the NFL's International Pathway Program. Originally, he was with the Falcons last year. He was on their practice squad. He must have a soccer background if he's from the International Pathway Program. But those are the 3 kickers. Cade York, who hasn't been very good, and 2 unknowns. They should have just kept Nick Folk, but I digress. Danger Zone writes in, hit the like. This is about to be an all-timer. The Lup Man in the house. He has delivered 5, that's right, 5 channel memberships. Luppy, thank you very much. If you got a membership from Lup, you say thank you. Danger Zone in the house. He's gifted a membership.
Are you a happy guy?
Oh my God, let's go!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, folks. We all know why you're here. Let's set the stage one more time. Are we ready for the madness? Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone who's voted throughout this tournament. I want to thank all the Asmaniacs for having some fun with this. That's what it's all about, having fun, acknowledging the callers who make this show possible to do year-round, the community that we have. None of this is possible without you, so thanks for being here. All right, not too many shows are going to give you 4+ hours a day in May, June, and July, but that's why we have things like this to acknowledge our great callers and acknowledge everyone who makes this show unlike anything you're going to find on the internet, in the podcast space, radio, all of it. So you guys are the best. And we got two guys today who are beloved, polarizing in maybe Gary's case, but we all acknowledge the entertainment value. Chef Kevin is the man. Met him in person many, many times. His family, Gary, same thing. Met Gary in person a couple times. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And I am very excited to see how it all will play out. The rules are the same. The polls will open and you will vote. Your votes determine who will win the best of the best trophy, which we named after the late, great Keith Best, who is one of our great listeners. So, of course, we'll pay homage to Keith, and either Gary or Chef Kev will be the second ever ASMANIAC Madness champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time to vote. For the final time here in the year 2026, voting for ASMANIAC Madness is underway.
Who's gonna be the best of the bunch? ASMANIAC Madness. You get to pick the ones that make the show rock. I'm legit.
Vote, vote, vote. Your votes determine who wins ASMANIAC Madness. Now, Kevin earlier wrote, does anyone see Gary in the chat asking for a friend? And Gary 30 Boxing has just super chatted us. I'm here, Chef. It's called a call-in tourney, not a in the chat tourney. Ladies and gentlemen, voting is underway between these two fierce ASMANIAC competitors. We're going to get to your calls coming up. Certainly, Gary, if you call in, we will put you up. But our first call is going to be from the guy who's actually on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get set right now to hear from a guy who's competing in ASMANIAC Madness. We say hello to the one, the only, Chef Kevin.
He's always cooking or coaching or flashing his green. This man is cooking or kicking as maniac. He's at the tailgate. He's cooking, blowtorching his food. A diehard Jets legend, the chef they call Kevin. Chef Kevin.
Gary, you locked in? Let's go, ASMANIACs. Where we at? Where the polls at? I need that support, y'all. What, Gary said he in the chat?
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans of all ages, welcome to the event of the year, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the ASMANIAC Rumble.
Yeah, with this.
Anyone I've ever gotten into the ring with in this tournament, I've beaten. I've gotten the best of anyone I've ever beaten.
Not me, Gary. Let's go bring to the dome. Nick's tape, baby. Nick's tape, baby. Let's go. Yes. Talk what? Talk what? What do I want to hear? Football talk. Let's go. What you got? Football talk.
Oh, I want to talk about Russell Wilson. Guys, it's a nothing burger.
Bum.
Next. Russell Wilson, he's never going to play.
Out of here. Next.
He's not going to play. When they're ready to go to Cade, they'll go to Cade.
NBC,
like,
CBS, whatever. Get him out of here.
It's a non-factor. It's a non-story. Cade Klubnik. Cade Klubnik.
Love him?
Love him. Love him.
Love trading up for him?
As a fourth-round pick, I love it.
You love trading up for him?
I don't know. Apparently, a little birdie said there were two other GMs interested in him. If that's what you had to do, that's what you had to do.
What, you got sources? Who you hear that from?
It was reported. Diana Rossini told me. Diana Rossini told me.
Hey, you know her too?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, Mrs. 3D Boxing. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know?
Hey, how's the polls looking, Gary? We doing good? What we doing? You said you're gonna beat me about 5 times in a row. You beating me or what? What's going on?
A watch pot never boils. We'll check the scoreboard later.
I asked your question. I don't know.
I don't know.
You got 3 TVs up.
I don't look.
What
I don't
we
look
doing?
At the
Where
stat
we
line.
at?
I don't look at the stat line. I'll win.
You'll wait.
I'll win.
There ain't no
I'll
overtime.
win.
This is ending in regulation.
If it ends in regulation, I'll beat you in regulation.
Yo,
If it goes to overtime, I'll beat you in overtime.
Talk to the box. Let's go. Let's get it working.
I've beaten everyone in regulation. I've beaten everyone in overtime. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. I beat you in overtime. I beat you in regulation. How you want to lose?
Me?
How you want to lose? Shut up.
I got you.
Win, lose, or draw, Kevin. There's no draw. Win or lose. After that, we'll split that. After this is all over, we'll split that.
Nah, you don't want this bullshit, man.
I don't think I do. I think I
do. You guys are awesome. I love it. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Gary, Kevin, you did a great job throughout this tournament. A lot of conversation about it, and it's fun at the end of the day. So I love it. I'll give you guys an early update though. Right now, Chef Kevin off to a strong start, 55-45. Chef Kev leading Gary 3D boxing.
I got some things coming in. We'll be good.
Let's go. Yeah, we know. We got some things too. We got some things too.
We got some
things too. Let's go, chat. ASMANIAC, let's roll. Let's go, baby.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. The finals for ASMANIAC Madness underway. Get your votes in, baby.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Gotta vote, man. You gotta vote. These two are bringing it. Gonna be a lot of fun. Appreciate everyone who's here. We're gonna get to your calls coming up. Raffle at the end of the show for the Wayne Corbett signed pylon, which is absolutely awesome. It really is. So I'm excited about that. If you're here, make sure you click the like button and you are subscribed to the show. We're presented by PrizePicks. Download the app, put $5 in, fill out a lineup, $50 instantly. Jets futures officially available. So I've been putting together a bunch of different prize pick lineups. You can see on the screen there. Mendoza playing at least 7 games is a bingo card freebie, if you will. Love that. $10 to win $57. I have on the screen there. Garrett, more than 999.5 receiving yards. Just talked about Breece earlier. Every year he's healthy, he's hit that number easily. And I think Frank Reich will properly use him. So I put this together. I'll have more next week. I'll have even more Jet players featured. Check it out. Code HMA and make your own lineups over at PrizePicks. All right. Continue your voting for ASMANIAC Madness. 53-47. All of a sudden, Gary tightening things up here in this showdown. Your votes determine who advances to the next round. Let's keep it rolling with some of your outstanding calls right now on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike DeRamo is up next. Mike is the guy in charge of making the trophy for whoever wins today. Hello, Mike.
Jake, how are you? Can you hear me?
I hear you, Mike.
Oh, okay. Yes. It's funny that you said about the trophy because you mentioned Keith on this morning's show, and I missed the first half of it, and I'm glad I listened to it live because I was able to add a little something to the trophy between this morning's show. Can you see it?
The Keith Best Award. That's awesome.
So I thought that was cool. And I was glad to do it. I wish I could have put it up here somewhere because there was plenty of room. I could, move the stuff around. But it came out okay. And here are the nameplates. I even made one for Gary, even though he's not my favorite person in the world.
Your arch nemesis.
But I'm not going to say anything because it's his day. I did say, as you can see, good luck, Kevin and Gary. So both.
I love it.
And also I made a bonus because like we live in a day and age where everybody gets a trophy, right? So second place also gets a trophy.
The toilet bowl. I love it.
And it says tournament runner up.
I love it.
And it'll say get Gary, or I'll take out whoever's name wins, and I'll put a blank thing on there. So I just wanted to call in to wish those guys luck, show that I made that little modification for those guys, and I'll probably call back at the end of the show and show off the trophy with the winner's name on it.
I love it, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Great job.
All right, no problem. Good luck, guys.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Your votes determine who advances to win a trophy. It's over, baby. This is it. The championship round, the final.
Will Chef cook in 3D? Can the boxer knock out the cook?
Going down, baby. Keep it rolling with your calls right now. Nate on the bike is next. Hello, Nate.
Jake, long time no speak. How are you?
Nate on the bike, back like you never left.
First of all, happy anniversary. Boomtown told me it's been 2 months since you wished anyone or asked the question, what does Aaron Glenn do well as a head coach? So happy 2 months to you. I'm sure you feel very happy and clean. Now, I am here on behalf of these guys are both like I've shared meals, baseball games, actually good timing too, because we're right at Madison Square Garden, as you see. But being an Addy Show loser is pretty fucking boring, making all these fraudsters account. So I've come on the street to get Chef Kev his proper vote. So I got some QR codes we're going to be hanging. I got the, obviously, cancel Gary, fuck Gary. Just for today, Gary, I love you. And I'm also stopping traffic, so let me get the fuck out of the way. But we're going to be panhandling votes for the next hour or so, and I'm going to see how many I can, boots on the ground. I'm going to get it the old school way. I also have, let me see if I can reach while I'm moving here. These have been going up since last night all around New York, if anybody's seen them, with the Jake Asman logo, a QR code, and then a Vote Chef Kev little message. So Chef might be up a certain percentage point due to the public as well. We're on the streets. And like I said, I've got my, I'm also, shout out Ricky New York for the merch. But as the old school way, is it upside down? I know we got the right setup. I'll be repping the Jake Show outside, getting boots on the ground, starting at Madison Square Garden.
Nate, I'm surprised you're going with Chef Kevin because I figured Gary would be your guy.
Gary is my guy, but Chef Kev reached out and was like, yo, can you do this? And I was like, this sounds pretty fun. So yeah, if Gary would have reached out, I would have done it for him. But Gary just wants me to make fraud accounts. I've made hundreds of fraud accounts. Boring. This is way more fun. So we're gonna be out here getting votes the old school way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll check back in with Nate as he is campaigning for Chef Kev. Hit it.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Keep it rolling with your calls. Mike D's Nuts is on the line. Hello, Mike.
Jake, what's going on, brother?
What's up, Mike D's Nuts?
Mike D's Nuts, vote for Chef. You know where I stand at, man.
Look, I think people might not know where you stand, though, Mike. I mean, you and Gary have had your fun over the years.
I don't mind Gary. I think he's hilarious, but for me personally, I think Chef is the guy. I think he's the guy that we can that should represent the Asmaniacs correctly, and I don't think it's really that much of a hard decision. Chef's got my vote. I've been texting him every morning, telling him to lock in. Every morning I text him, Chef, lock in. Let's go. Let's get this win. He knows where I stand at with him. He's a special person, and I love him, and I wish him the best. And I just want to see him hoist that trophy up.
I love it. Strong endorsement, Mike. Strong endorsement.
So I have one thing to say though. Jay and also Spencer, you see what I just did? I called in. You guys can do it, man. It can be done, okay?
Mike D's Nuts, everybody. Well done.
Will Chef cook in 3D? Can the boxer knock out the cook?
Love it. Mike D's Nuts checking in. To keep it rolling with your calls, we got a bunch of you on the line. Obviously, we opened with some Jets. Nick Faria went AWOL, so I hope everything's okay with Nick. He was supposed to join me for the first 30 minutes, but let's be honest. If you're tuned in the Jet content in May on a Friday, you're here for one reason and one reason only. To watch this man eat in his attic. Hello, Beast.
I was actually gonna do Michael Buffer's voice and be like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, to my left, weighing 185 pounds from the Cloverleaf Restaurant in New Jersey, a man who needs no introduction. He is Chef Kev.
Thank you for that, Beast. Anyway, more of your calls right now. The Lump Man's on the line. Hit it.
My name is Lumpy, not Lumpy. I'm not De Niro. Just call me Lumpy. I had a mullet the last time the Jets were winners. Don't call me Lumpy, 'cause I'm friggin' Lumpy.
Hey, Jake, how we doing? Big day today. Big day
What's up,
for the
puppy?
ASMANIACs. I love it. I am psyched up for this matchup. It's great. I'm going to talk a little Jets a little first, and I'm going to talk about comments about Gary and Chef Kev, if you don't
Please
mind.
do.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, Breece Hall will be fine. He'll be okay. You know why he's going to be okay? He's got a great offensive line. Why is he going to be okay? We got some weapons now for a change. Why is he going to be okay? We got some defensive guys on it too. We're going to be a better team. We're growing. You see the future. And if he doesn't want to be on board, then I don't want him on board. But I think he will actually change his mind, and he will be fine. I mean, what kind of running back does not want to be behind the offensive line that we have right now, who's been intact for a year last year, which is great, a miracle for us. But how else where else is he going to go? Where else is he going to go? He's got to be here. He's a Jet. He'll change his mind, whatever he's thinking. I'm psyched that we have the weapons that we need. I just hope that our coaching staff can do it. That's really the only question. And even if the coaching staff doesn't do it, we'll get somebody else better. So how is Breece Hall not going to want to be a part of this team? That's my point for Breece Hall. That's what I got to say about that. Now we're going to talk about Gary versus Chef. Now, listen, classic matchup. This has been in the workings for years, if nobody knew about this. I mean, Chef Kevin came in, right? What did he do? He brought the pizza, right? The gas station pizza to Gary at that Long Island meetup. What was that, 2.5 years ago? 3 years ago, Gary? How long ago that was?
Yeah.
Right? So nobody knew at that point that they were going to meet up in the finals in ASMANIAC Madness. Who thought that? Who thought that? That's crazy. But would he have brought the pizza if Gary didn't have the opinion on the pizza? That's the thing. It's like one of those, the chicken or the egg come first kind of thing. So that's pretty freaking funny. I love that. So I'm kind of torn. I'm torn. I love both of these guys. They're both great representatives. But then I'm thinking, like, how's Gary going to be if he wins? That's the only little thing. I want to see another Rumble or two before I make my vote. I think it's going to be great. I love this stuff, Jake. I know Chef too, because my wife's a chef, how hard they work on a regular basis. I mean, the hours that they put in, the demand that's there. Listen, much respect, Chef Kevin. Seriously. Gary, we all love Gary. He's been around for forever. Gary, he's got so much content that comes out. Gary has so much that comes out that I mean, how many freaking intros do you have for him? How many things do you have? I mean, Jake, it's such a.
Joe Douglas should have been fired 2 days before he was hired.
Oh, we have all sorts of intros.
Now there's a gas station over here. I'm gonna go get some pizza and see if they have any butter to put on it.
I mean, it makes the show so great. He's such a contributor to it. The content that's there. I mean, positive Jake. He's going to do a vote later too. He's got a burner account, so I think he's going to vote for Gary. I don't know.
He wouldn't be alone, as we've learned throughout this tournament.
Listen, I love this stuff, Jake. You know I do. I ASMANIAC all day. I couldn't wait for this. I watched your morning show, but this is the show I wanted to be on. This is the show I wanted to talk about. I just love this stuff, Jake. You keep doing you, Jake. You just keep doing you. 50,000 is coming soon, Jake. It is.
Luppy, you're the man. Thanks for all you do for the community, my friend.
Thank you.
The Lup Man in action there. Great call from Luppy. Hit the like button if you guys are just tuning in. Gary certainly has more intros and clips that we have accumulated, but what I love about Chef Kevin in this tournament is all the great videos that he's put together from the Cloverleaf Tavern. Those have been so memorable throughout the tournament. Hit the like button if you are just joining us. The championship round for ASMANIAC Madness is officially underway. Look at this bracket. Look where we started and look where we are, down to just two. Two remaining in a tournament unlike any that we have seen before. Chef Kevin from the left side of the bracket. Gary 3D Boxing from the right side. Are you kidding me?
Will Chef cook in 3D? Can the boxer knock out the cook?
Oh, yeah. Hit that like button, comments, questions, super chats. They cut the line. Let's get to more of your outstanding calls right now. Ladies and gentlemen, get out your phone, or if you have a webcam on, smash your eyes into it.
I got my eye on you. Checkmate me, full screen, bitch. Fireball, whiskey time, David motherfucking T.
Hello, Mr. Jake. I'm going to cut right to the chase. I was going to, the Breece Hall situation, I think all parties involved are going to be, everybody's going to make out fine one way or another. But I'm going to do a Neil call. I'm not going to give you, but I have 13 points why I would vote for Chef Kev. I felt compelled to call. But the real, in the last couple of days, the one real main thing is, Mr. Bones, he set the bar. He lives in the New York area. Takes the subway, and his business is in the New York area. And Chef Kev lives in the New York area. His business is in the New York area. So if you vote for Gary, he lives in Texas. I mean, how can he represent us in the same way as somebody who lives in the New York area? That's all I got to say. I'm voting for Chef Kev.
Now, David, is the reason why we can't see you because you wrote down these points on your phone?
No, I didn't write down any points.
And you're currently looking at your notes?
I am looking at, actually, I think this might be the first time I ran into this. It just has a big white circle.
Hit your camera button.
My camera button?
Yeah, we can only hear you. We can't see you.
Can you hear me?
See, careful.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for. You get to see my ugly face now.
Look at that handsome son of a gun.
Good job. Can you
Oh
hear
my
me?
God. But anyway,
Can you hear me?
to a shout out to all the committee, you, Jake, everybody that thought up this tournament.
Can you hear me?
It's fabulous, and I love it. And
Can you hear me?
that's all I got.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Max. Max, the Midnight Brothers said that you're the wild and crazy kid from college.
Good job.
And I think you are. You're the good crazy kid, though. You're on your way up. Keep your studies up, and you're a great Jet fan, and just try to bulk up a little bit so you can compete with the Beast a little bit.
David T, outstanding call.
Thank you.
I got my eye on you. Checkmate me full screen. It's fireball whiskey time. David motherfucking T.
Earlier in the show, Nate told us that he was going to be on the streets of New York campaigning on behalf of Chef Kevin. So let's head back to somewhere we believe in Midtown Manhattan, where Nate is standing by.
What's going on? Are we back?
We're back.
All right. I can at least get a guaranteed vote right here. JP, do me a favor. You have YouTube on your phone?
What?
You have YouTube on your phone?
Yeah.
Can you go to the Jake Asman show
Jake Asman show.
and vote for Chef Kevin? Not Gary, Chef Kevin.
But can you just like?
I'll send you the link?
Yeah, send it.
All right. That's one from JP. Now we're going to go outside. We're actually on the famous Hotel Edison block. We got to move a little bit. We're getting no action.
We might have lost Nate. Did we lose you there, Nate?
You got me, Jake?
We lost you for a second. Your camera is frozen.
You need me to disconnect and come back?
Let's try that just to be safe. We'll come back to you. Keep it rolling with your calls, but let me get caught up on the super chats again. Great raffle giveaway at the end. Wanted to do something fun for ASMANIAC Madness and knew a ton of people will be watching this show. Wayne Corbett signed End Zone Pylon. Check it out. Super chats. They cut the line. Let's see. Mike Perez in for 2. Chef Kev's the man. Does a lot for the community, but I'm voting for the clown-sucking D-bag Gary. Gary is tier 1 entertainment. Peter Castro says, go Chef Kevin, vote. Jay Petito writes in, a battle of titans. He's in the raffle for 4. Sean Horton gifted a membership. He's in for 1. The Austrian Jet fan gifted a membership. He's in for 1. And I see he just gifted another one, so he's in for 2. Donna in for 2 with a $10 super chat. Let's go. This is for everyone who just entered our raffle. Let's go. Keep it rolling here with some of your calls. Let's say hello on the Gusbuster Umbrella hotline right now. So once again, Nate just dropped off. I was going to try and go back to him. He's having some connection issues. So in the meantime, let's go to Chef Brian. Hello, Brian.
Yo, what up, Jake? Yo, what a battle today, man. Fucking Chef looks like he's ready to run
Have
through
you
a
thought
wall.
about calling in without farting every time?
Wait, for real? Is the
Oh, yeah.
No way. It's because I live in Sussex County in the sticks, man. There's a lot of trees around here.
What is happening, man? You just eat beans all day?
Yeah, man. I'm cooking beans all day. That's what it is. No, really, though. You can't hear me, or can I give you my point real quick?
Well, I hear you, but I also hear lots of farts just being unleashed from what sounds like your derriere.
My bad. So I wanted to make a quick point about the. Well, I don't know why you guys are beating up on this kid, Klubnik. I know. Look, I'm not saying he's a savior, but you know, this kid, he was an All-American, man. This kid was a stud in high school and college. So I mean, I would give him a little break. Plus, you know, you got to give Coach the offense, our new offense coordinator. I forgot his name. He's you got to trust him, man. You know, he made the pick, so just give him a chance. And then my other point was, you don't want me to talk no more? I'll call back if you want.
Well, I mean, I think it's just tough to get to your point when you just keep farting.
All right, let me call back from my tablet then. I'll call back.
They're saying this call stinks.
All right, cool. Anyways, if I could just make this last point, I'll call back later. But whoever wins today, no matter what, you know, at the end of the day, it's you know, we're all Jets fans, so don't take it too seriously.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Chef Kevin, man. We're in the same business, man. You know, I own my own restaurant though. You know what I mean? I was a chef for a lot of years. I worked for a lot of people, but now I got my own business, my own restaurant. And hopefully Chef will do that one day too. He'll have his own thing. You don't got to work for nobody. There's nothing better than having your own business.
Well, hopefully when I come to your restaurant, Brian, because I will go there at some point, I don't walk in and all of a sudden just smell farts.
Nah, hold up. I'll show you the brisket right now. Hold up. I'm about to cut it up right now.
No, I'll take your word for it. Just every time you call in, it's just it's like a gas chamber
Hold
going
on,
off.
look. Do you see it?
Oh, I see it.
All right, I'll call back from the tablet later, man. Hopefully it'll be better.
All right, you got it, Brian. Thank you.
As Maniac Madness is underway, make sure you make multiple accounts and vote 50 times for Gary 3D Boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue with more of your calls, but first, a monster super chat just came in from our friend JYB in the ASMANIAC raffle for 20. Hey now, let's go. JYB, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen your name in the chat in a while. Really appreciate your generosity with this. Let's read his super chat and then react accordingly. Chef Kevin is a man of the Jets community. Not saying Gary isn't, but Chef Kev has done more. Also, let's go get Bobby O and re-sign Breece. Next draft is a QB and interior O-lineman and BPA in the first. Then that quarterback will have a line and weapons. Yeah, look, I think as far as the second point, Bobby Okereke, I think makes sense. He's out there. He's local. I would be totally fine with that. You got the money to sign him. I would try and get a deal done with Breece. I think Breece is going to be 25. I'd pay him. I don't think you're going to find a better running back in free agency. We just, you can find running backs anywhere. You really can't. When was the last time the Jets had a player like Breece? Not easy. All right, Chris Ivory, maybe? I would keep Breece. He's good. Work it out. And as far as your point on interior O-lineman and BPA, yeah, I mean, look, they could use another pass rusher, receiver. We don't know. Safety, linebacker. It truly can be BPA because some of the needs we think the Jets might have a year from now. What if they don't? Or some of the needs we think they will have. What if they don't? Like people are already saying, well, they'll get another receiver next year. Well, what if Omar Cooper's really good and A.D. Mitchell's good? And then all of a sudden you have Kenyon Sadiq as well. Like, it's so hard to project this stuff so far out. The only thing we know for sure that I definitively believe is that the Jets quarterback that will start the vast majority of games for them in 2027, I believe is in college football right now. That's the only thing I think we know. Paul Faz in the house. What's up, Paul? Paul gifting 5 memberships for the community. Hit it, John Gruden.
It's J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. I love Fireman Ed, too.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. More of your calls right now. Let's go back to Nate and hope his connection works as he's campaigning for Chef Kev on the streets of Manhattan.
You got me, Jake?
We got you, Nate.
All right. Listen, I see a line of people here, so I'm just going to take my shot. Also, another reason I'm voting for Chef Kev, do you remember the Butler Duke championship, that great run that Gordon Hayward rimmed out? That's why I'm voting for Chef Kev, because he is Butler. Like there's no guarantee he's back next year. He went on such a historic run, and Gary will be here any year. Gary is basically Duke. All right, you might want to turn my volume down because I'm literally about to yell at this entire street. Ladies and gentlemen in line at the Starblend Diner, if anyone has internet, my best friend needs your vote on YouTube. He's on the Jake Asman show. I made it really clear right here. It's a Jets YouTube show. You'll be live on it if you choose. What's that? No way! That you're on the Jake Asman show right now. I swear. My friend needs your vote. He's a chef, and he's going against this evil Chef Kevin. Just go on YouTube, look up Jake Asman. You'll see the poll. Chef Kev. You can get a picture of me. It's okay. I'll smile. Chef Kevin needs your vote. Gary hates women, doesn't believe in the moon landing. I'm telling you, we don't like Gary either. I'm sorry, sir. We just bumped into an e-cyclist. That's right. Go ahead, Jets fan. I heard you, baby. Boo Gary. Vote Chef Kev. Vote Chef Kev. Please. No Gary. Vote. Just head on YouTube. He has 60 minutes. He needs your vote. Please. No, Gary. Chef Kev. Chef Kev. Jake Asman. All right. That's 100 little high school girls that are coming voting for Chef Kev. Once they said they don't hate women, it was a wrap. All right, on to the next one. I'm going to try to get the naked cowboy. See you, Jake.
All right, we'll check back in with Nate.
As Maniac Madness is underway, make sure you make multiple accounts and vote 50 times for Gary 3D Boxing.
This is some show, man. This is something. Ladies and gentlemen, keep rolling with the heavy hitters that are on the line, including a guy who's an absolute legend in this community. He's next.
He's home, his bed is on the bed. That's what feels good. On the road, his belly's on the bed. In a dirty hotel room. He calls the show, his belly's on the bed. He's just more comfortable. He got a beard, loves the Jets, super chats. There's a big fella, sleeps alone. There's no room on his bed. There's a big fella.
What's up, man?
The big fella.
Hey, as the lone survivor of the Dangerous Alliance region and the de facto leader of the Dangerous Alliance, I am putting all my power behind this guy.
Wow.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. You think I'm pulling out all the stops? I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm calling all the friends. I'm using all the favors. Hell yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. Asmaniacs, I said it. I'm your favorite Asmaniac's favorite Asmaniac. Stop playing with me.
Chef, what we got there?
Gary, I got your secret enemy right here. Little chicken and pasta. You thought I was done?
Hell yeah.
You thought I was done? Nah, we cooking, Gary. We cooking. Stop playing.
We're cooking with gas, baby.
Hopefully not the kind of gas that Brian Morales is cooking with.
Yeah, not the kind of gas that comes out of the attic in Illinois.
It's important disclosure. Thank you for that.
Yes, but I'm looking forward to eating this. It's beautiful.
You enjoy this, man.
You know, and like I said, the Dangerous Alliance goes with Chef Kev.
Ladies and gentlemen, the big fella. A strong endorsement, folks.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Let me get caught up on a couple super chats. More of your calls coming up shortly here. Phantom writes in, vote for Chef. Strong endorsement there from Phantom Lights, who I believe is Ro Delgado. Hansel in the raffle for 4. Top 5. Think about it. Chef, because he spits hot Jets takes. P.S. Will Rich Samini still be providing injury updates? Why wouldn't he? Yes, I think Rich will still definitely provide injury updates when there's injuries to update on. Is there a Jet that's injured that we're missing an update on from right now? I can't think of one. But yes, definitely. Austrian Jet fan in the raffle for 2. Thank you, Austrian. Chef Kevin is just a common man working hard with his hands. Chef Kevin is just a common man working hard for the win. Hey, he's the American dream. Austrian Jet fan, strong endorsement there. Mike DeRamo says, Kevin, I could be there in 20 minutes. Is Mike DeRamo going to show up with the trophy if Kevin wins? And then, Mike, you got to get on a flight to Texas immediately if Gary wins. Those are the rules. We got to be fair on the show. Oh, man. All right. More of your calls, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do that, I want to play you something that happened on our show yesterday. It's something that you had to see it to believe it. Keep voting. We're going to get to your calls, but I feel like it's worth playing this because this basically sums up what it's like to be tuned into the show in the offseason when there's not a whole lot of Jet discussion to be had. We're back right after this.
I have standards. I'm the sexiest man alive. The hottest man that has more women. You little virginite, you are weak.
I'm in your league, beast. You just fat.
Virgin! Get laid. Oh, I forgot. You don't know how to get laid. You know how to get laid? Woo! 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 I've been there. Until then, get laid, loser.
I will smoke you.
Me, I've had more women on my nuts. Go take a shower, go wash your balls, and go change your underwear. You probably have a skid mark by now in the back of your short. That nice big bronze that looks like this. Shit stain.
You don't think I made progress with Beast? I mean, come on, bro. Look at that.
I love Beast Breaker. I mean, Beast Breaker is really a big part of the show. I mean, he is, to me, a favorite. I mean, he should just have an honorable mention in this tournament because he provides tremendous entertainment. Right, Jake?
He does. And I'll tell you what, without Beast, you wouldn't find this type of draft analysis.
This new quarterback that I like from Clemson, great kid. He may have went to a shitty college, but I'll tell you what he did. He did something about it.
Like, where are you going to get that? You're not going to find that anywhere else.
I have more muscles than you.
I don't think so, pal.
Let's get. I bigger. Look at my back piece.
272 pounds of destruction compared to that 100 pounds of dog shit.
Beast, you're fiction.
Let me give you a little something, a little history lesson, you little millennial piece of shit.
Defend yourself, Mad Max.
You're a fake wrestler, honestly. I mean, you think you know the Book of Jesus?
Sexual, intellectual, every woman's infatuation. They like the pulsation, but they love the penetration. I can sense your frustration since all you get is masturbation.
Can you even throw a punch?
This is a God's body. You don't know how to use a condom, you little turd.
What a show this has been, huh?
Honestly, B-Man, wake up. B-Man, wake up. Wake up. It's not voter fraud. Lee, you're going to make me confused. It's voter fraud. No, it's not me. Lee's a better caller than you. Gary's a better caller than you. Chef Kevin's a better caller than you. And he has Maniac's a better caller than you, honestly.
Big ass like that. I got a queen, you don't.
Who's your queen, Beast? Is it Amanda Madison? Is she your queen?
Go string your green beans while you're at it. Look at this. 2 retards on crack.
Yeah, Jake, I think you made a mistake. You have two guys on.
I like to kiss each other because you like to milk each other.
You're just
no, you're not.
Because obviously,
Honestly, I got to be Beast this message.
Did you ever throw a shot put in your leg, Beast?
Oh, man. Honestly, Jake, go to commercial. Go to commercial. We have 2 Mad Maxes on. Go to commercial. Go to commercial right now. Let's get a commercial. Let's get a commercial. I'm so confused. That is true.
I would smoke you in track.
Who gives a rat's ass about track?
Can you hear me?
Hell no!
Right now, Beast Breaker, Gary is up, I bet, a lot. Gary is
72 pounds is pure fat.
That is so true. That is 100% true. Oh, man. Jake, go to commercial. Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
Big thank you to both Mad Max and Mad Max for joining us there to be part of that Rumble.
Take this nasty shit down. It's disgusting.
Beast, why did you do this at Gary's?
And whoever puts this shit up has the piss poor IQ of a 3-year-old on drugs. You make me ill. You're weak.
What has been happening here? I was in the green room. I had to jump off to go do some stuff for work, and like chaos has erupted.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I have more muscles than you.
Oh, God.
You worthless, egg-sucking douchebag.
Beast, you're fiction. You're fiction. You're a fake wrestler, honestly. Honestly, Beast, throw a punch. Can you even throw a punch?
You asshole.
I'm not sure what's worse, Beast showing off his six-pack all the time or Max showing off his giant biceps.
This is some good shit, bro.
Wake up, V-Man, wake up!
From a chicken wing.
Get out of your sleep!
Come back.
Did you just call me V-Man?
V-Man's not here. You got the wrong message.
Wake up! Wake up, V-Man!
What's wrong with this on?
Go to commercial, Jake. Go to commercial.
Yay!
I have a Barcelona jersey. I have a Quebec jersey. I have a Jamal jersey. I have a Darnold jersey. I have a Le'Veon Bell jersey. I have a Warner jersey. I have a...
That's power right there. 272 pounds, pure destruction. Right.
Beast, what are you even doing? You're sitting in your lair all day. What jobs do you even work at, Beast?
I got 5 of the biggest corporations in the United States, and I can run you right out of town.
You're just jealous of me, because Beast, honestly, you're just jealous of yourself. Look, you sit in your lair all day, Beast. You sit in your lair, honestly.
This is God, baby. This is a real God.
Honestly, Beast, Gary is winning this matchup, and honestly, it's not voter fraud, Beast. It's not voter fraud. Lee, you're going to make the excuse it's voter fraud. No, it's not, Beast. Lee's a better caller than you. Gary's a better caller than you. I can do the wheel champion stuff better than you at it.
100 pounds of wet diaper shit. You and Gary like to kiss each other in the tree, and while I'm taking a queen to the top stars, so you
Who's your queen? Who's your queen, Beast? Who's your queen? Is it Amanda Madison? Is she your queen?
I bet you don't even use a condom because you're sad. I can crush you like one big bunk. That's God right there, baby.
I thought Gary's on the line.
Then why don't you go blow him then? Go do that.
Cut to commercial.
How you doing? Beast, I get more girls than you, honestly.
Please.
I have bigger. Look at my back piece. I have a bigger back piece. Look at my biceps. You're not in my league.
Are you not entertained?
I need a Mad Max and Beast Rumble every day. I'm literally heading home in a train, and I'm like literally being told by other passengers, can you please tone it down? They're amazing. We need them every day.
Get your wet diaper shit out of here and go
That
back.
is so true. That is 100% true. You have 180 pounds. I have 182 pounds of pure muscle. You have 270 pounds of fat beef.
I was confused on the air. It was in the dog.
Beast.
You see the gun control. You're the golden star, and I got something for you. I got you a present. Guess what it is?
What is it? Tell me.
The blue heart necklace that Rose wore on the Titanic. That's right.
You went to the bottom of the sea and got that for me?
It is the actual same one.
Thank you so much for the thoughtful gift.
Number 2 will be red roses.
Ooh, romantic.
Gary on the line because Gary's winning this matchup. I want Gary's winning this matchup.
Beast, what did we talk about? Stop Max, I'm sorry that he's talking to you like that. We've been trying to work on this together. He just when he's mad and when he's in a rage, he says things that he doesn't mean. So don't
Can you hear me?
personally. We're working on it.
I thought Gary was on the line. I don't know. Gary,
Hey, you're,
I think you made a mistake.
You're
You have two I thought Gary was on this line. I thought Gary was on the line.
What do you guys think about the draft?
What's your kid's name, Beast? What's your kid's name, Beast? Honestly, let's get a rumble, Beast. Let's get a rumble.
You are a dead man in a mosh pit.
Jake, go to commercial. Go to commercial. We have 2 Mad Maxes on. Go to commercial.
Get out of here.
What a segment there. Thank you to Amanda. Thank you to Mad Max. Thank you to Beast. Oh, what a time it was on the show. Voter update. Here we go. Gary, the 1 seed. Chef Kevin, the 7. Vote, vote, vote to determine a champion. 58-42. Chef Kevin leading Gary 3D boxing, but there's plenty of time remaining as we've seen in this tournament. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from the chef and Mr. 3D boxing. Hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans of all ages, welcome to the event of the year, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the ASMANIAC Rumble.
Hey, unless there's some crazy comeback, I gotta drop off. So I wanted to congratulate you. You'll carry the throne well. All right. Appreciate everything you do for the community. Appreciate everything you do for the show. Really. Unless there's something crazy that happens in the next half hour or whatever. Congratulations.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you make multiple accounts and vote 50 times for Gary 3D boxing.
No.
What did that happen? What did that happen?
Is that muted?
The burner army.
Yeah, I gotta drop off in about 5 minutes. So yeah. Was I muted?
Fuck.
When I said that?
That's the
I hear you. I hear you. Do you hear me?
Oh, I don't think you
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Nobody can hear
I can
anyone.
hear you.
You hear me?
I can hear
I'm
you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. That was strange. Yeah, so I wanted to I gotta drop off in about the next 5 or 10 minutes. So I wanted to thank give Kevin a big shout out. He'll carry the throne well. Shout out to him. It was a fun journey. I want to thank everyone who was a part of it. Nate's a turncoat all of a sudden. I didn't see that coming. Shout out to Nate. But appreciate everyone who voted for me along the way. Everyone who campaigned for me, everyone who made burner accounts for me.
Kev,
really appreciate it.
I'm here. Come on.
Congratulations, Kev.
He's waving the white flag.
It's not over
it
yet.
sounds
But I gotta
like.
drop off though.
You waving the
OTG.
white flag, yo.
So I
Yo,
want to
hold on,
congratulate.
man. You know I can't.
I'm not waving the white flag. In case, in case there's no epic comeback, I want to.
That sounds.
I'm not gonna bring the big fella on, man. I don't want you waving the white flag, man. I got
I'm not waving the white flag. I'm not waving the white flag,
man. Now I can't hear a damn thing. Come on, man.
I'm not waving the white. If there's no drastic comeback, I want to give you a shout out. I want to congratulate you on the title.
Yo, use my phone.
Yo, I'm calling on the fella's phone. Yo,
right.
Give me a second, Gary. Give me a second, man. 30 seconds right now. 30 seconds, dude.
In your corner. Stay in your corner. Wait for the bell when I tell you to.
Thank you, Leon. I appreciate you. It's all good.
It's gonna say my name.
With the studio?
Yeah. I doubt it.
All right. Let him have it. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't hear you now. You talking? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Now you're good.
Why is that it?
Good job.
Why are you done?
What was that?
Why are you done?
I'm not done.
You went like this.
I'm not done. Who said I was done?
You're gonna be done. You're gonna be done. You're gonna be done right here. This is my light work, man. You're gonna be done right now. Yeah, now you're gonna be done.
All right. Congratulations, my man. You'll be
Yeah,
a great
welcome to
champion.
the Yo
You'll be a great
Holmes portion of the show, pal. Now listen, buddy,
You're not just talking to an empty chat screen anymore. And I'd like to point out that calling in to give up early is just so. Hey, listen, pal, shut up and listen to your daddy when he talks to you, okay? I'm your father. Shut up and listen to your daddy when he speaks, okay?
Shout out
Listen,
to
pal,
everyone
it's
who
so
got me this
effeminate
far.
for you
I
to talk to the
appreciate it.
chat,
The journey
call
was
people
great.
names,
The
put
ride
them down.
was great.
No, listen like
Glory
a
to
man,
God.
Mr.
Thank you, God,
Crazy
for
Eyes,
waking me up
okay?
to me
Keep it
today.
down.
And today was
Listen
an
to your
amazing
daddy when
blessing.
he
The whole
speaks.
journey was an
This is what
amazing
your
blessing.
father
Thank
looks
you
like. You
for
understand? All
glorifying.
right? Yeah,
I hope that
listen,
what I did
buddy.
was glorifying to God. And I know that I saved at least
Listen,
one
you
marriage.
called up
So
already
shout
to
out
give
to
up.
everyone.
Nobody
Congrats to
cares what you
Kevin.
have to say
Kevin, you
now,
earned it.
pal.
You
Nobody
outworked
cares.
me. You
You see
out-hustled me.
this?
So
This is
congratulations.
achievement.
Congratulations
This is
on the
about
championship.
people who believe in achievement.
Good job for you,
Not
Chef
like
Kev.
you, buddy,
Congratulations
who's
to
all
you.
about
You're
putting
my dude.
people down, talking smack. We don't do that. We're talking about achievement. We're talking about what really matters, which is bringing the community together. And that's what Chef Kev does every single day. We know that Chef Kev's cooking. He's all about picking people up, not about putting people down. And that's all I got to say. If you smell what the chef is cooking,
Will the chef cook in 3D? Can the boxer knock out the cook?
Wow. Gary waving the white flag. He called it with a concession speech. I never thought I'd see the day. And then Yo Holmes out of nowhere. Live from Cloverleaf. Unbelievable. Wow. That was some call, man. Big fella coming through with the backup phone because Chef Kevin's phone wasn't working to hear Gary. I don't know what just happened. That was insane. Hennessy writes in immediately, so he's never wrong and he's a sore loser. Man, Gary, you can't give a concession speech for an hour into the show. You've seen this tournament. But I'll tell you what, Chef Kevin is now cruising after that. I didn't see the score when they first came on, but now I just checked 59-41. Is it too big to rig? As I've seen people in the chat write. Oh my God. Wow. Where do we go from here? I mean, I don't even know what you can do after something like that. Let me first shout out a couple super chats and memberships here. Unbelievable. The Rooster in the raffle. 4-5. Let's go, Rooster. Hit a Jet chant for him. Jersey Jet says, no Moss. Love our draftees, but love the bolster of the linebacker room. Hashtag Team AG. Hashtag Chef Kev. Yeah, again, I talked about linebackers earlier. AJ Milano, Bobby Okereke. 2 names I'd target. Michael Napolitano says, Chef Kevin, Jersey Strongies in the raffle for 2. Anthony Esposito says we should start a Coop chant every time Omar Cooper Jr. touches the ball. I like that. Kyle Clifton says, WTF, Jake, where's all the Jet Talk today? Oh, big day for Jet Talk here on May 1st.
Are you a happy guy? Oh my goodness, let's go!
Rookie minicamp next week, Kyle. Don't you worry. I don't know if I read this one from Big Country, but I got you down Big Country in the raffle for 2, just in case. F. Gary, vote Chef Kev, classy, respectful man that pays his taxes. We got this from Peg and Artie. I'm staying overnight in the hospital, doing okay. Thank you for all the well wishes. Had an ablation to my heart. Peg, we heard about your procedure. Thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. And you're in good hands with Artie. So shout out to Peg and Artie. Everyone send your well wishes in the chat. Gary's called back in, so he's still around. Let's hear from the man himself after what I thought, and the chat certainly thought, was a concession speech.
Extraordinary. Extraordinary. That's extraordinary. That's extraordinary. That's extraordinary. That's extraordinary. It's quite extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. You know, women shouldn't vote. Just do laundry and vacuum. Extraordinary.
Yeah. To the person that said I'm a sore loser, by calling in and congratulating Kevin and telling him it's not over yet, but because I gotta run, I gotta leave in 4 minutes. That's being a sore loser.
Where are you going?
You see the amount of losers that you have. I gotta take my son out. My wife's got a doctor's appointment. You gotta take my son, so I gotta keep the eye on the other one at 4:30 in 4 minutes at 4:30. So I gotta drop off in 4 minutes. But congratulations to Kevin, because this is me being a sore loser, because like obviously I'm upset about it. But no, congratulations to Kevin. He'll be a hell of a representative. He'll be a hell of a champion. If it's not me, I'm glad it's Chef. Chef's a hell of a dude. So congratulations to him. And I do want to glorify God for the journey. The journey was great, and everyone who voted for me along the way. Appreciate everybody. Came up a little short here in the files, but if I don't come back, if nothing tragic, if nothing amazing happens in the final half hour of the show, whatever, shout out to Kev. I did want to congratulate you. You'll be a fantastic representative and title holder.
Are you surprised by the score?
A little bit. Yeah, I thought everything else I've been in was 50-50 for the most part. So yeah, I was a little surprised.
I mean, this is a shocker. 59-41. I thought we were headed for another 51-49, like basically every match in the tournament has been for you.
Yeah, I was expecting that. I was expecting it to be an nail-biter, potentially overtime. That's not what was written in the cards this time. But shout out to Kev. I'm glad
Big
Kev,
Country says go pay your taxes.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. And why do you always got to put me on with retards? Like, who the hell? I don't even know who that was. This guy yelling at me. I don't know. Why do you got to put me on with retards, Jake? Why do
That was Joe Holmes.
Oh, that was Joe Holmes? That makes sense. Last time he got laid was 1987. Was that really Joe Holmes?
That was Joe Holmes. That was why he was on with Big Fella there.
That's not surprising. That's not surprising at all. Now his whole life makes sense.
The Rooster says, Gary, don't quit. Stay in it to the end.
Nick. I didn't quit. But I got to go in literally 2 minutes.
Well, what do you want your lasting memory of this tournament to be? Your legacy?
Oh, I want to glorify God any way I can. I hope what I did was glorifying and edifying to Christ. And congratulations to Chef Kev. And thank you to everyone along the way who voted for me, who made it count, everyone who came in and voted for me. Let's keep it a little short. But appreciate everybody. Really, everyone who voted for me, everyone took time out of the day to vote for me, who took this OTG, Volette, Dana Russell, everybody in the chat, everybody in Nick Shine's Discord, everybody in the Addy Show, even Nate. I know Nate voted for me up until now. So shout out to Nate. Shout out to everybody. MC Mays, Leon is him. Shout out to Leon is him. Like everybody. I appreciate all of it. I have things to do. What you want me to do? Okay. I mean, I really don't care what Big Fella says. He's socially retarded. Like, I don't really care what Big Fella says.
You're going after Big Fella?
No, he went after me. Did you just read what he wrote to me?
Well,
this is the part I gotta leave. This is the part I don't understand. He insults me. I matched his energy. I went after him. He went. Hang on. He went after me. I didn't mention his name. He went after me, right? And I matched his energy, and then you said I go after him.
Well, you called him retarded.
Yeah, this is kind of yes or no. Is that kind of what happened?
No,
he called me effeminate, so I called him socially retarded, and you said I went after him. Is that what happened?
I mean, I feel like you took it to a different level. Didn't need to go.
Yes or no? Like we can spurge later. Yes or no? Is that what happened?
I don't think that's what happened. I think you're making this like a.
He didn't call me effeminate. He didn't call me effeminate.
Let me find his comment specifically.
That's not what happened.
You took it to a level it didn't need to clearly go
first?
to.
Okay, hang on. I
the whole chat is mentioning you.
But I gotta go.
Salem says this is why you lost, Gary. You bum. B says you rotten bastard. Let's go. M123 says, thank the burners. Cheeseman says, Gary, this is very womanly behavior. Legacy Green says, Gary is a sore loser. Nick Shine says, displaced anger running wild like Hulkman, and he's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, what a shocking turn of events. The guy in the final essentially gave a concession speech. Unbelievable. Where do we go from here? Where there's one guy who can make sense of what we just saw.
He thinks that Gary needs more shots upside his head. This cowboy hates when you don't believe in achievement. Well, they call him One Punch Brigger. The moonland was free. They call him One Punch Brigger. His claim is not too dirty. Call him One Punch Brigger. Hated justice, fight his ass. One Punch Brigger. Comes in only need down.
Jake, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Dave.
Well, very out of character, Gary giving the no mas. No mas, no mas. Very out of character. But, you know, he did it to himself now. He had to leave. I don't know what happened. And Yo Holmes' premiere appearance, that was quite something, you know. I know he'd been giving it to Gary in the chat for a long time. So he picked the right spot. I got to tell you this. My wife knew it was... she heard the other day this stuff, and she knows I've been participating in these tournaments, you know. So she said she saw Chef Kev, you know. She always hears stuff when she hears me yelling, so that has been going on for a long time now. So my wife actually voted for Chef Kev today.
Wow, that's a big time endorsement.
Mrs.
Brigger's voting for Chef.
Yeah, she voted for the chef. So it's quite a thing. Nate going out to New York City, pulling another Tammany Hall political machine going there, you know. And he's probably confronting all those leftists down the street with Mayday, so he better be careful.
Look, we have seen some crazy things in this show. That was not on my bucket list of anything I was expecting from Nate.
That Nate's a wild guy. Nate's terrific. He's a terrific guy. But anyway, well, we all knew it was going to come down to this. The chef, I give Chef credit. He's 100% in on a Jet fan, and going into my 66th year as a Jet fan, you know, I've seen pretty much everything. I experienced everything, and I appreciate Chef for all he does for the community. And you know, he just hangs in there no matter all the losing, and he provides the food, and he's on. You know, he just does a terrific job. So I mean, he's really the candidate of the Jet community. You know. Gary, you know, I feel bad for him because he went all this way, and in the end, you know, he gave the no mas. I don't get Gary. You know, he usually hangs into the end. You know, he never gives up. He always, even when he's wrong, he'll never say he's wrong. And now he just threw the towel in. Strange, isn't it, Jake? Isn't it very strange for Gary?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Look, he said he had something to do with his family, but you know.
He knew this day was coming.
Yeah, and why do
he was not prepared?
Yeah, I see it in the chat. A lot of people are like, but if he was up, if the roles were reversed and he was up 61-39, do we think he'd be leaving? Like, you know, I think that's fair. I see people writing it in the chat.
He will not be able to live this down. It's a day that lives in Gary's infamy.
Well,
this will live in infamy. Nobody's going to forget this. And you know what? It really shows you. Honesty is the best policy. Because the chickens come home to roost, my friends. The chickens came home to roost. And I got another thing. Please, no Russell Wilson, or I'm going to Florham Park myself. I will go through the doors. They will have to tie me up. I don't want to see that guy one step in. I can't take that guy. No Russell Wilson, please. None, please. And your guy today is very negative on Klubnik. He really didn't do much for me. That was a negative take. Who is that guy? What's his name?
Paul Kilgallen.
We'll make that be his last appearance.
He's normally very positive. That's what's funny.
Well, listen, hey, we're bringing this guy into the building. Okay, everybody doesn't like where he's picked. You got to try to back this guy. I know he sort of like he gave a reverse, slap in the back there with his take, but you know, I'm pulling for this Klubnik, man. I'm pulling for him. You know, we all got to pull for this guy. You know, the guys that we drafted, Jake, they're all our guys now. So forget Reese, forget all this baloney. The guys we have are our guys now, right? We're all pulling for them.
Amen. Dave, outstanding call.
God bless, man. And Gary, I'm disappointed. But he's my brother in Christ, so I'm praying for him. I'm praying for Artie. All the prayers go out to Artie. God bless, man.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Stunning developments in this tournament. Right now, it's 60-40. Chef Kev cruising to a championship Unbelievable what we have here in the final.
Will chef cook in 3D? Can the boxer knock out the cook?
Let me get caught up on some super chats here. Jet Up says, Gary melted down today. Sad. I like Gary, but Big Fella says, now you prove my point, Gary. Wow. Austrian Jet Fan writes in, Chef Kev is the pan flying, fries frying, patty smashing, sauce stirring, son of a gun. Whoa. Big Fella says, chicken and pasta is delicious. Peg writes in, I'm staying overnight in the hospital, doing okay. Thank you for all the well wishes. Had an ablation to my heart. Peg, we're thinking about you, and you'll make a strong recovery in no time, as we all expect. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Since obviously the Big Fella comment sparked a tremendous amount of anger and rage from Gary 3D Boxing, the Big Fella is actually called in. So let's go right to the source and kind of break down what happened there.
Yeah, the worst one.
All right. So last year, okay, July 3rd, Beast put something on your website when he was in, when he was arguing with somebody. He put the word fag up there, right? I went on, okay, and I said, Beast, take that off. You can't have that word on there. I didn't want you to get flagged, Jake. That was my whole point of doing that, right? Because, I don't know how YouTube works. That's what I want. July 3rd of last year, Gary, the little bitch that he is, went over to Bobby's show and started talking trash about me. And that's why I've been holding this for almost a year now. I put a pin in it and I was like, you know what? Karma will come. And guess what? The check has been cashed and I have the receipt. So there you go. And Gary, I'm sorry you got pissed off, but it is kind of effeminate. And it's also not cool to call people retards. And you can call me a retard all you want because I don't give a shit what you think. So that's all I got.
Big Fella, I don't think you're retarded, for the record.
Well, I don't think so either, bro. but I appreciate it. And I love all the Asmaniacs and everything. I think y'all are great. Today was his day, and Chef Kev deserves to win. He's going to be a tremendous, person to carry the torch. And I look forward to, the next year. Bonesy was great. Chef Kev's next, and, who comes next year. But for me to come at him, for him to say that I came at him with nothing, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Fella.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. A lot of people still on the line. Let's keep going. More of your calls. Hit it.
Weed, this is for you.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Jake.
Are you wearing the signed Joe Klecko jersey?
Yep, just came today.
Wow, look at you. You got to get a frame for that. You don't want to ruin it.
No, I don't want to ruin it. Only wearing it for your show.
I love it. Looks great.
All I got to say is Chef Kevin is like Secretariat. He's lapping the field now.
He's dominating. I think the Gary meltdown cooked him.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. Gary and Brigga said it. It was like watching the Leonard Duran fight. No mas, no mas. I mean, it was really embarrassing for somebody who was saying an hour before that, I'll win, I'll win, I'll win. It was a little weak. But you know what? They're both great guys, and I don't want anybody arguing in this Asmaniac community. And we just got to move forward. Next year's another year, and maybe Gary will be Gary's year. But this year is definitely Chef Kevin. He's a beast. He's like an animal. He comes at you. He doesn't stop. I love him. He's a crazy guy, and you know what? He's a good guy. He's really a good guy, and he's good for the community. And as far as the Jets go, I don't want Russell Wilson. I don't even want him at one jet drive. I don't want him there. All right? Put Klubnik in. If the other one goes down, if Geno Smith fades, we'll go with Klubnik and put him in and see what he has. And if he has nothing, we'll draft a quarterback again next year and move forward. You know, those are my thoughts, Jake. They just make me sick when they start with bringing in these people. What are you bringing in Russell Wilson for? Did you watch any film on him last year? He's shot. He's done. He's finished. You know, don't waste our time. We waste enough time doing this kind of stuff because the season always sucks.
It does, unfortunately.
And you know what? If they're smart, they won't give Breece Hall a contract. They'll let him play this year. And if he plays and he plays great like he should, then give him a contract. Go give it to him during the year. What difference does it make?
Amen.
That's it. And congratulations to Chef Kev. And Peg and Artie, I hope Peg is getting well. She has our prayers. And that's it, Jake.
Peter, you're the man. Great call.
The biggest mistake they made is not firing this whole crew of shitheads before the season started. The coaches can't make decisions. They don't correct anything. I mean, this is a joke.
Vote, vote, vote. 60-40, Chef Kev leading Gary. A champion of ASMANIAC Madness will be declared at the end of our stream. And we're going to raffle away a Wayne Corbett signed pylon. Some super chats, then right back to the calls. Maddie P says, Gary couldn't stand the heat of Chef's Kitchen. David checking in. Thank you, David. He's in the raffle for 2. Jake, thanks to you and the tournament committee for another great tournament. Congrats to Chef Kevin on an epic run to the title. It certainly has been an epic run for Chef Kev. If he pulls this off, then right now, he's up big. Certainly up big. Henny in the house says, Gary went full Allen. Will he be MIA now? I bet. I hope not. Look, I think Gary is obviously a great caller, brings a ton to the show. He's in the championship game. I hope he doesn't go MIA. David D's super chat mentioned the committee. Nick Shine was a part of the ASMANIAC Madness committee, and he joins us now. Hello, Nick.
What a championship match, buddy. This is...
In all the outcomes I played out in my head how this would go, I did not see this coming whatsoever.
We got a Yo Holmes call, bro.
Unbelievable. Yo Holmes. I mean, what a day. You talk about an epic debut. We've never seen anything like that.
So Yo Holmes came up to me at a game. I went to go meet up with everyone at the Cowboy game this year, and I walk up the section trying to find like Nate and everyone. And then he's just standing in front of me. He goes, Nick Shine, what's up? I go, hi. He goes, it's Yo Holmes. I'm like, oh shit. He had the sunglasses and the hat on and stuff. I didn't recognize him from the from Chef Kev's during the summer. But yeah, man, that was great calling. It's been fun. You know, everyone's giving the committee credit. Dude, we got to give the callers credit. The callers and the chat are what have made this. The chat coming out in multiple overtimes. You know, this is the community, man.
How about overtime in the Final Four? Yeah, right. Overtime in the Final Four, and 3 of the 4 Elite 8 matchups went to overtime. It was insane. And I think we had 2 overtimes. Boomtown could probably check this. I think we had 2 total overtimes in 2025. This year, I mean, we probably have had 6-7 overtimes, including one in the Final Four, which is insane.
Yeah, you know, it's very difficult for us to list your callers and rank them with seeds. You know, you're part of the call. You know how difficult it is at times to come up with this and be fair to everybody, because there's so many great people part of this community. But to watch this play out the way that it did, and the rumbles, the friendships, the great videos that were made from early on, Leanie going on the run that she did, you know, the Thunder Lips videos, there was so many people who went above and beyond to just, you know, happy to be a part of this. And for those that embrace it, thank you. You made this a lot of fun as a committee member and as a bystander.
Well said, Nick. Well said. What a tournament. Who knows what next year will bring.
Also, if Gary was up 60-40, his kids would look like Ethiopians, Jake. They wouldn't have a meal. If Gary was winning right now, he wouldn't leave backstage. Now, all of a sudden, the guy who can't drive has to take his kids somewhere. Did anybody catch that lie? He can't drive.
Look, I take Gary at his word, but I do see people like you bringing up that and the chat. Gary. And I'm very surprised Gary called in with a concession speech before this was over. Very surprised.
Absolutely. Now it was mentioned already, and I had this in my head. When do we see a Gary call again? Is this, do you go into a little hiding after this? Like, does it take a while to, we're hitting the lull of the off season now, right? There's OTAs that will be excused. There's not much going on, but Gary's there day after day after day. When do we see him again?
I hope we see him Monday when we're back. I really do.
Tremendous work, everyone involved, the chat, the voters, the participants. This has been a lot of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, committee member Nick Shine.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Keep it rolling with your calls right now. Bunch of you on the line. I appreciate everyone being here. Let's get the wise words from the Lane Train.
Hi, how are you? Breece Hall. That's good.
Hey, Lane.
Hello, Jake. Hey. I actually want to talk about, I hope that, that Seth Kevin wins, because I know that that Gary's probably not going to win.
Well, who'd you vote for?
Kevin to win. And I do like those videos of Mad Max naked and the Beast naked.
You like when they're taking their shirts off and yelling at each other?
Yeah, but I mean, on the other hand, I watched the draft. There was some good draft sacks, draft moves that they got for the Jets. So, I mean, I have another question. Do you keep Breece Hall, or if he doesn't do good, do you just let him go to another team? Because he has 1 more year on his contract, and you also have Newman.
Who's Newman?
Drafted. And yeah, and also Wilkes is probably gonna do good.
Steve Wilkes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. He's at Appalachian State now.
Really?
Yeah.
So I know that the rookie camp starts was it August, I think? Yeah, I'm still here.
Good.
Wait, are you frozen?
I'm here.
I'm sorry, just spaced out a little bit of time. Yes. Oh, I like the one with Nate in Manhattan, like in the street holding up a Jake Godwin thing.
Hey, Lane, there's someone on the line I want you to meet. He really wants to get on. He says this is an emergency situation and he doesn't want to hear about draft talk. So we'll put you guys together. Rooster joins us now. Hey, Rooster.
Hey, how we doing today? How we going? Lane, love you.
Thank you. So how is your day going?
My day's going good. How about you, Lane? I love your draft talk, but we are in a crisis mode right now with Gary 3D boxing.
Yeah. I know Gary's upset.
I mean, for a second, Lane, for 1 second, the Rooster felt bad for Gary 3D boxing. But then it hit me. Everybody. Gary is a genius. He's stealing the fucking thunder. He puts this whole freaking act on to forfeit his way out of here. So we're not talking about the champ, Chef Cat. This is an evil individual.
Yeah.
Lane, what do you think, brother?
You mean. Yeah. What do you think I feel?
You're too nice for this. Do you see what this Gary's doing?
Yes, he's making a fool of himself right now.
And it's I don't even know what to say, Lane. And where's Steve Wilkes too? I want Steve. Where's Steve Wilkes?
That's what I like to know. But yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans of all ages, welcome to the event of the year, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the ASMANIAC Rumble.
Gary, you can't quit. Where are you? You're under the desk somewhere. Gary, your whole life The whole 365 days. I'll argue with that fucking chair. I know you're in there. Gary, everything you've done, everything you led up to was for today. And you concede? Where I could go through the computer, I jump through it. You get up here and you fight till the end. You're a boxer, for fuck's sake. It's round 3. And you're white toweling it. You lost. It's okay. And let me tell you one thing, Gary. You better be on Monday. Thank you. Thank you, Gary. I love you. Fight.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can.
No, but don't quit. You're too good. Fight.
I didn't quit. Who said I quit? Did Jake lie again and say I quit?
Don't concede till it's over. When it's over,
I didn't concede.
Gary, your first speech today, when you spoke to Chef, I was driving. I'm like, you're unbelievable. He came at you a little hard, and you held yourself cool. Whether you win.
Yeah,
or lose,
I don't know what I don't respond. I don't respond to that stuff. Like I don't. Chef's a good guy. I'm not gonna worry about that.
But please tell me I see you Monday, no matter what the fuck happens here today.
I mean, whether or not I call on Monday,
you call it every day, for Christ's sake.
Well, I have during the tournament because I wanted to win. Yeah, if I got something to say on Monday, I'll call it on Monday. I'm not going to quit the show.
Don't disappear.
I'm not going to quit the show.
Okay,
like, no,
Gary.
I don't. Like, where did that come from? I lost last year.
Well, people are nervous because
I quit the show.
People are a little nervous. That's all what happened today. No one expected you to concede until it was over. I was hoping 50,000 bots might come in for you late.
I didn't concede at all.
You did.
Not even a little bit.
You did, Gary.
When did I concede?
You said, thanks, Kevin. Congratulations.
I said, if. Do you know what if means? If there's no miracle comeback, congratulations to Kevin.
Why would you do that, Earl? We don't do that. Now, it's like, you know what that's like? Because I know you're a sports guy. That's like when a team is down by 10 with a minute to go and they walk off the bench into the locker room. Who did that a few years? Remember that? Who did that? LeBron did that, right, a few years ago.
Yeah. So did Isaiah. Isaiah walked off.
Right. That was it. You're too good.
LeBron did it too, though. I got 2 special needs kids. My wife had to take one of them to the doctor. So I got the other one and my daughter. So
listen, of course.
He's good. He's good. He's eating now. He's good.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I gotta keep my eye on him. So
more
I
important than anything.
What was that?
More important than anything is family. And if you had to go, you had to go. But I wanted to hear, Chef, you're winning now, but let's see it till the end. And then when it's over, do what you're doing now. You know, you're a great caller. And even if you lose now, you're still the man.
I didn't concede at all. I said, if there's no miracle comeback, congratulations to Kevin. That's all I said. I didn't say I quit. I leave the show. I said, congratulations to Kevin. If there's no comeback.
Okay. Listen. All right. Listen. It was, you had a hell of a run.
It's
everyone
not
was trying to attack you.
That's what they do because they're losers, right? Like, it's their own insecurities as a man, right? I don't attack anybody. They all attack me, and I just counterpunch, right? Like, what Jake... what's his name? Big fella came after me for no reason, completely unprovoked. He came after me. I punched back, and Jake goes, "So you go after big fella?" No, he came after me, and I hit back. All I do is counterpunch. If you're going to be polite to me, like you're polite to me, I'm polite to you. If you're going to insult me, we can get in the center of the ring and throw low blows. I'm going to beat you at that too, because I'm better at anyone than that too. So. You tell me how you want this conversation to go. You know, I have a conversation with you
next year to win this tournament, to get over the hump. What do you think has to be a little different next year besides maybe getting that kid on the bike to have people? That was unbelievable, by the way. What the fuck was that, Gary?
I mean, that's good. That's good. I mean, what am I going to do? Probably nothing, right? Like, it's not that serious. I'm not going to.
I know it's not hours that serious, of my day. You were ready to win. What's changed in 24 hours?
There's nothing that changed. I came to win. I put my call in. I haven't done anything different in this round than I've done the rest of the rounds. The only difference was this time it wasn't enough.
All right. Yeah. Listen, Chef Kevin he's great. It's his day. He's going to win a chip.
He had a hell of a run. He had a great run. So congratulations. What did you guys think? I was going to throw a fit? I was going to get emotional?
I just want you to keep saying, till it's over. And then if it's over, then you say it came a little early. Listen, the people speak.
I still haven't conceded. I don't plan on conceding until it's over.
Fight! What was it? You remember, the first boxing I remember as a kid in the city? Max Keller. I'm 55. I remember the Max Kellerman show. You remember that show?
Yeah.
The call-in show on boxing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Anyway, you're in a fight right now. Get up and say something fucking crazy. How are you gonna come back?
Vote for me.
Nope, definitely not. After all the scams, someone said your lies caught up to you. You ran out of everything. Now you're paying for the crimes that you've committed. You're a coward. You've become a coward. Now you got caught. See, someone once said your lies caught up to you. All your scams have caught up.
Yeah, I know
to
what
you.
happened to Max's brother. Max's brother got hit in the head with a hammer and died.
You tried weaseling, but unfortunately,
yeah, he had a boxer. Max's brother has had a boxer living with him. I forget his name. He was a heavyweight from Harlem. They called him the Harlem Hammer, and ironically, he killed Max's brother with a hammer.
My boy, a retard. Don't you ever say that, or you'll be picked up and you'll be thrown right into the 5th row with the popcorn vendor, the hot dog vendor going, hot dogs, peanuts, popcorn, soda pop. Can anybody want a program? Yeah, that's where you'll be heading next. Because don't think I'm not going to forget. I know all your tricks. See, you're nothing but an easy bullseye, and all I got to do is checkmate, game over. I'm a master of the chessboard, Gary. Remember,
James Butler, the Harlem Hammer, hit Max Kellerman's brother in the head with a hammer. Oh, you're not Chef. What up? Oh, he says vote for Chef. What up?
What up, Gary?
Oh, there you are. What up?
I think the chickens came home to roost today, bro.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's just, I understand that there's ways of fighting back and saying stuff. I know Big Fella called you effeminate, but to call somebody socially retarded, I think was a little bit much.
Oh,
and
okay.
I think,
then he shouldn't pick a fight that he doesn't want to get into, right?
But
Because I didn't say anything to him.
But he called you. All he called you was effeminate.
Okay, and all I called him was socially retarded. So where are we at?
You don't think that that's a level above what you called him?
Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Like, don't call the bull into the ring if you're afraid of the horns. Don't do that.
And you did concede. Would
I did not? You can play it back. At no point did I concede. I said if there's no comeback, congratulations to Kevin.
All right, Mr. Kobe. Would Kobe say that? Would Kobe say, "Oh, congrats to that guy"?
Yeah, I think no, he wouldn't congratulate.
He wouldn't. What did Kobe
I love
say?
Kobe, but that doesn't mean I can't disagree with him.
What did Kobe say? Job's not done.
Congratulate them.
What did Kobe say? Job's not done, right? Job's not done.
I said the same thing after I beat Gorman. I said job's not finished. Job finished.
All right. Yeah, I respect that, but I just Gary, I love you. I think you're a great caller. We've had our whatever. I think you're a great guy.
I don't remember having any beef with you, honestly. You actually
no, not at all. And I don't know why Jake put us on as a rumble, but I'm not trying to rumble with you, or not that. I just think what you said to Big Fella was a little bit below the belt. That's all.
Yeah, well, I thought what he said to me was below the belt. So he decided that he wanted to stand in the middle of the ring and trade low blows. I can beat him at that too. If you want to be polite and civil, I can do that. If you want to sit in the ring and trade low blows, I can do that. You tell me how you want to fight, we can do it. Right? Like that's it. If you didn't like that, don't start fights that you don't want to finish.
I get it, but in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I kind of think that's why you're on the losing end of it right now, because of saying stuff like that. That's all.
Yeah. So they made an entire tournament to try to get me out. I still got all the way to the finals.
And hey, congrats, brother. Hey, you did a tremendous job. You got all the way to the final.
So
kudos to you, man. Kudos to you, man. You did a great job.
Vote, if it was Chef versus anybody else, I would have voted for Chef, but it was me.
Yeah, and I told you
I'm upset that Chef won. I'm not. I'm happy for Chef.
And I said that. I said if Chef goes against anybody, I'm voting for him. But I voted for you. I wanted you to beat Charles. I think you're a great caller. I think you're part of what makes this show tick. You know what I mean? Like
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans of all ages, welcome to the event of the year, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the ASMANIAC Rumble.
Hey, you can call me social retarded. I don't care.
You can call me
the thing is, last year July 3rd, 2025. And I explained it to the chat before.
What was July 3rd, 2025?
Beast put the word faggot up on the under his name. Okay. I went on. I said you shouldn't say that. You should leave, stuff like that. I wasn't offended. I was worried that Jake would get a flag. You proceeded to go to Bobby Midnight's show and call me a fag and call me all this and that and the other thing. And you want to know something?
I haven't. Maybe I don't know. I'll take your word
Bobby
for it.
Midnight was calling me, and Dave Brigger was saying I had to defend myself, and I was like, nah, I'll figure. You know, karma. I figured karma will get him. Karma will get him. And guess what? Karma got you today, Bob.
Who went further? Who went further in the tournament? Me or you?
This is a fun tournament. I don't give a shit.
Clearly,
I don't care. No, clearly, I don't.
No, clearly you do.
Clearly, I don't.
You can
Clearly,
see by the reaction on your face.
No,
a lot.
no, actually,
probably because you're socially retarded.
Okay, keep going. I don't sit in a chair all day.
Man. You've done 90% of the talking.
I'm socially retarded. Well, I can drive, so you know.
Cool.
That's good for me. Yeah, and also I don't make my wife wear a burqa either.
This is what I don't understand about you people. You came after me out of the clear blue.
You came after me first.
When?
July 3rd, 2025.
Okay, so you remember a date?
I do. You want to know why? Because because I have it all on the Discord messages, man. Bobby Midnight. I sure did. I sure did. You want to know why? Because you went real deep that day, and I was like, you know what? Karma's gonna get him one day, and karma did today. So you can keep whining like an effeminate little bitch and shut up.
I'm sure you said something to me first.
I didn't at all. I took Beast. I took Beast. I took Beast off the air because he had the word faggot on it. Go ahead and take a look at it. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead. I'm telling you what happened. You don't believe me about my shirt size, so you sure as hell aren't going to believe me about this.
I can't imagine
but you know what?
But you want a grown man getting upset because somebody guessed their shirt size wrong. It's like a girl.
No, I'm not offended by that either. I'm saying you don't believe it. You don't believe it, and that's fine. Okay, I don't.
You got upset about it. You said you're making me upset. You got upset that a guy guessed your shirt size wrong. Like that's a little gay.
Gary, you are the gum beneath my shoe, bro.
Awesome.
You are the gum beneath my shoe.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
You're the stain underneath my toilet, bro.
That's awesome.
That's what you are.
That's awesome.
You're trash. Okay. You're just trash, and you're always going to be trash. And you're a fake Christian, and you're just fake, bro. You're a fraudster. That's what you are. You don't pay your taxes. You are a fraud. I would rather be socially retarded than a fraud like you. Okay, someone who tries to project like an alpha, but then comes in and tries to concede like a little bitch.
Let's say I concede all of this, right? Let's say I concede all of this. How would that make you not socially retarded?
Little baby bitch.
Awesome.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Yeah, he's not socially retarded at all.
So to make some fun out of this, just to make some fun. So you made the proposition to Chef Kev if you won that he would have something on his list for you. Being that it looks like that you might lose, would you eat a salad or chicken with pasta?
No, certainly not. Certainly not.
Oh, come on!
If he would have made that deal with me, I may have made it, but I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat a salad or pasta.
You want to do just even a bite? I think it'd be hilarious.
No, I'm not gonna eat a salad with pasta. I'm not gonna do that. No.
All right, man. Well,
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Shame on you. You basically just got cooked, roasted, sauteed, and sawed in half. And you know what? Now I'm gonna take you to school. I'm gonna finish you just right off. Remember, I'm Michael Jordan.
I saw that.
Bitch. You're the bitch who needs to go down like a bad
hang on. I'll be right back.
And you know what? I'm the man. Run. That's right. Run like the bitch that you are. Because remember these words. One of these days, your sorry ass will learn that in time, there's only room for one real world's heavyweight champion who's been to the promised land. I've bled more buckets of blood.
Come on. Woo! Where'd he go, Gary? Get back in here. Beast. Beast.
Get
Beast.
to the top.
Be a good winner, Beast. Let's go. You're better than that.
Done. What he did,
He might have lost, but be a good winner.
In the first round, he knows he will get his ass ripped to shreds like freaking chicken through the grinder.
Beast. The loss, here he is. Be a good
He knows damn well.
He
lost.
That's it.
Because he thinks he's gonna weasel his way through life. Well, there's a difference between facts and fiction, and the fiction out of Gary today.
That's not fair, Beast.
I deal with this. I deal with this every day. Like you should like this. This is what I deal with every day.
Gary, I got more power than you, and I can launch you right through the air. Let me just say, at 272 pounds,
King
I
Kong
can launch you right
Bundy.
through the air, 6, maybe 7 feet in the air, and throw you right in the 5th row, right by the popcorn vendors, you little punk. And you know what? Everyone can pick you up and have a nice body surfing contest, because you know what? You'll never last. Not in my league. You could lace my boots, carry my bags, or
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Gary, listen. As a guy who's attacked you a little, the only thing I could say was just a little off-putting when you just early in the thing congratulate. It was out of your character.
To congratulate my opponent? That's not out of my character at all.
Before it's over. Before it's over.
I had to go. Like I got a son, an autistic
I know,
son.
but you're
running around.
back
I
now.
should be
You should've
keeping an
just
eye on him,
waited.
but I'm arguing with retard, not you, other retards instead. But my wife had to take my other kid to the doctor.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's going to be Chef Kev's day, and that's it.
And congratulations to him.
Yeah, Gary. It was a good fight, brother.
It was.
You know,
I did the best I could. It wasn't enough.
As somebody who was in the championship last year, man, you know, I feel your pain, Gary, but you know, you put up a good fight, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I could.
Yeah, it's good. You just on some, you know, you're emotional right now, Gary. It's cool, brother.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's yeah.
Gary, like
What's
no,
up, my
brother,
dude?
it's gonna be all fine, baby. You already know your Brooklyn Nets are trash, your Mets are trash, and you already know, baby. It's all about the Giants.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
Now that is how a runner-up in this tournament handles his business. Great call, Lowski. You're the man. Oh my goodness, what a show this has been, and not what I was expecting at all. I'm counting raffle names. Home stretch here. We're at the 2-hour mark. Wayne Corbett signed end zone pile-on is the prize. 59-41 is the current scoreboard between Gary 3D Boxing and Chef Kevin. Let me shout out Flight Risk, who says Team Gary. So some Gary support from Flight Risk. He's in the raffle for 2. Major Poonage checks in. Just when I thought Gary couldn't act more feminine, he opens his mouth again. Wow. Major Poonage in the raffle for 4. Appreciate the super chat there. Unbelievable. ISU in the house. He just dropped a 5 spot of channel memberships.
No, thank you.
Yes. Let's go. We go. If you hear your name, you got a membership. Jet Fan Dan, Empty 77, Daniel 9857, Real 7184, John Rubio 3680. All receive a gifted membership there. Mike D's Nuts writes in, say it loud, the champ, Chef Kevin. He's close. Kev, if you're out there, call in so we can hear from you after we close poll voting. We are not done just yet. I'm counting names. I got a couple calls left. Rick Kent checks in. 5 memberships gifted by Rick. Hit it. Let's go. Here are the 5 who got a membership from Rick. Alex FM, Mitt Flair, Taz, also known as Pedro, Julio Kelly, The Flash Kopakic, or Kopatic, all receiving a membership there. Last chance. Get your votes in. We're counting all the names for the show. Keep it rolling here. Luppy is called back in. Lupp, are you there? Am I talking to Luppy or Gary? Luppy, maybe not there. Amanda Madison, are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here. What a show, Jake. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. The fact that someone is like basically waving the white flag. You know, I was rooting for Chef Kevin, but I'm doubling down. Chef Kev seems like a man's man. You'll catch me at Cloverleaf Tavern next season. And what a glorious day. Happy Friday to all. I've never been in a better mood. We're in such high spirits.
Ladies and gentlemen, an endorsement from Amanda Madness.
ASMANIAC Madness is underway. Make sure you vote to make your voice heard.
All the names are being counted as we speak. Peach Farmer writes in, let me get in that raffle. Also, congrats, Chef. Peach Farmer now in for 4. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to finish counting these names, and then we're going to come back, do the raffle, and then declare an ASMANIAC Madness champion. How's that sound? Madness, folks. Absolute madness. Wow. All right. Here's what we do. We play this, we come back, and then we do the raffle and close voting. So this is your last chance to vote. It's 59-41. Chef Kev leading Gary 3D Boxing. Back right after this.
See this hat, everybody? Does it look like I really abandoned this team?
That's what I'm looking at right now. You can't see this hat. It calling shirt. What the hell?
I am gonna get sick to my stomach looking at this. Wow.
Sorry, dude.
This is regurgitating.
Sorry if I don't have a six-pack, dude. I'm sorry.
You look like regurgitation. You want to see what a real man looks like? You want to see what a real man looks like? This is God, man. This is God. Look, this is a real God right here. A machine. 272 pounds, muscle and might. Destructive but constructive. Force right here. These biceps here. These are guns that'll rip throats from top to bottom, pillar to pillar, post to post, man to man, muscle to muscle, even all gun, baby. This is all guns. This ain't no bullshit. I'm sorry. Please, for the love of Jesus, whatever that, I'm sorry, you freak. No, thank you.
Yes. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, a super chat from the Dream, Andrew C. Congrats, Chef Kevin. Well done. Raffle me, Jake. You're in, Dream. You're in for 2. All right, I have counted all the names. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's now bring on the master raffle ceremony. Spin the wheel and then declare a winner in the 2026 ASMANIAC Madness tournament. The master raffle ceremony is with us right now.
Hey, Jake, you know what time it is? It's time to meet the Macho Man Randy Savage. And congratulations to Chef Kevin on his ultimate win of the ASMANIAC Madness tournament. Girls, bring out the wheel for the madness. Yeah. We're going to get a winner today for this Wayne Corbett signed jersey. Yeah. Are we ready for action? Yeah, we are. So before we do this step of the Slim Jim, we got the wheel right here. The names are on the wheel. We're going to give this bad boy a spin. And remember, folks, it's not just the luck of the draw. We're going to get a winner. Now, can I see it now? Ooh, yeah, dig it. Now get a winner. Ooh, yeah.
It's time to announce the winners of the weekly ASMANIAC raffle. Let's spin the Jake Asman Show Wheel of Champions and find out which ASMANIAC is winning an epic prize.
Well done, Macho Man Beast. Well done. Here we go, folks. The Wheel of Champions. Wayne Corbett signed pylon up for grabs. Let me add DMI text in, and then that is it. Every membership or super chat that qualifies will goes towards the weekly raffle only. Here we go. one spin to determine a winner, and then we'll determine another winner, an ASMANIAC Madness winner. But first, the Wheel of Champions. If you win, email me your name and address so we know where to send your Wayne Corbett signed pile-on. Good luck to everyone. Thanks to everyone who supports the show year-round. Thanks to everyone who supported the show during the tournament, and a great bunch of entries we have across our shows today. Here we go. Good luck. Only one can win, and that winner is... We're shipping to Austria, baby. Austrian Jet fan, the winner of a Wayne Corbett signed pile-on. Hell yeah, hit the Chef Kevin chant. What a raffle win by Austrian Jet fan. All right. Now, let's find out who's going to win the second ever ASMANIAC Madness Championship. Who's going to win the best of the best trophy? Well, I think we already know if you've been following the show. Congratulations to Chef Kevin on becoming the 2026 ASMANIAC Madness Champion. Chef Kevin wins. He is your champ. Hit it.
He's always cooking or coaching or flashing his green. This man is cooking or kicking as maniac. He's at the tailgate. He's cooking, blow torching his food. A diehard Jets legend, the chef they call Kevin. Chef Kevin.
Yes, you're the guy of all the people. Yeah. You're the Sicily returner guy. Yeah.
Chef.
Yo, ASMANIACs, man, I appreciate the support. Yeah, I promise I ain't gonna let y'all down, man. You know, I did my best. Number 7 seed. Just understand, man. The new callers, people that are just watching the shows, like, yo, give it a shot, man. I'm somebody who's a 7 seed who doesn't call them. I call a handful of times a month, man. I do my best. I wish I could call more. But listen, once you're in the tourney, anything can happen. Anything. Just take it from me. Anything can happen. Just work hard and raise that bar each time, man. Raise it each time. And just know that as long as you're being good, you stick to the plan, you stick to the script, you work hard, you're being a good person, yo, you're going to get it, man. Bonesy, yo, great dude. Great dude. I'm so honored, man. I'm so honored to now be a part of this, to be able to hold the ASMANIAC trophy. Yo, it's a great thing, man. You know, Mike.
On behalf of Jake Asman and the Jake Asman Show and all ASMANIACs, the Keith Best Award goes to Chef Kevin.
Let's go, everybody. Let's raise it up together.
Clapping seals unite.
Let's go. Let's go.
Chef Kevin, what a run. That's awesome that Mike Dorama lives in the area. It can bring over the best of the best trophy to our new champion of this year's tournament, Chef Kevin. Now, Kev, on the line was the guy that you competed with. So we say hello right now to Gary 3D Boxing.
I tip my hat to you. Hell of a job, hell of a job. Good job, man. I'm happy. If someone had to beat me,
I'm gonna give it to him.
Bonesy,
Hey, Gary. How are you, Gary? I actually have something for the runner-up.
All right. Cool. Congratulations, Kev. Appreciate you, my dude. Good job, my man. Really good job.
Man, we live in a time where everybody gets a trophy, so here's yours.
Crown with dignity, and the whole community is lucky to have you, and we're blessed to have you as our champion. Appreciate you, Kev. Great job, man. Great run this tournament. You had to take out Neil. You had to take out the overall number 1 seed. You had to take out me, and you did it all. So that's an amazing run. Good job to you, my man.
Gary, thank you, man. You had a great campaign, man. It's hard, man. It's hard to get you off your game. It seemed like you had a plan. I ain't gonna front, man. It's tough going against somebody who at any moment could go different directions. And you played your game, man. You were here last year in that Final Four, man. You came here again to be in the championship with you. Yo, I told you I wanted to go against you, man.
You were like me. You didn't want anyone to get upset. You wanted to not go up the best, and you did it. So congrats. Like there was nothing easy about your path. I thought I had a hard path. Then I looked at yours. Like he had to knock off everybody. Clifton, Neil, you had to knock off everybody. So shout out
Lane
to you,
train.
man.
Yo, don't forget the lane
train. You had to knock off everybody, and you did it, bro. And you did it without much of a sweat too. So. This is a hell of a run.
Just so you know about my run, Gary. This is for the record. The committee can hold me accountable. Ever since the tourney started with Hamburger, it was Hamburger, Neil, Lane, Clifton, Big Fella, you. I never trailed.
Never
trailed.
You had a hell of a run. You had a hell of a run.
Gary, great job this tournament, man. Going all the way to the championship, the games that you were in, everyone close. Such a great moment. So you're a tremendous caller on this show, and this was a great final with you guys.
Congrats again, Chef. We got a good champion for the next 365 days. Appreciate you. Appreciate everything, man.
Thank you for your words, Gary.
Gary, 3D Boxing, check it in. Kev, congratulations. You are the champ. You already have the trophy, but we'll be in touch because there's a bunch of other stuff that comes with it. Tell Mike Duramo to stop yelling in the background there. I'm trying to talk to you.
Yo, Mike, we can hear
Sorry, Jake. I'm sorry. I'm from Brooklyn. I can't help it.
Congrats, Kev. You're the man. And I'm about to update the result in our bracket pool. Did you pick yourself if you filled out a bracket?
Nah, I didn't fill it out, man. I did it on my own. But yo, I had myself not getting past Lane.
Wow.
I had Clifton winning the whole thing.
Tell him what I told you.
There's people, the Big Fella, Gary, Bonesy, Mike D's. Yo, there's so many cats, man, that were in my corner, man. Like, saying go, keep going, pushing me. I couldn't do it without them, man. Like, I thought I had a good shot. But something that I'll share with y'all. When I went against Hamburger, my mom was in the hospital with having breast cancer surgery. That same morning that I was going against Hamburger, I didn't call in. I didn't tell anybody about that. I didn't want no sympathy votes or anything like that. I was going through some rough stuff. I was still dealing with my personal surgery, and you know what? It's been a 2-month grind, man. 2-month grind, and yo, I'll never. Take this for granted, man. Being here, the support that I had this whole way, trolls, people against me, yo, it's love, man. As long as you a Jet fan trolling me, then we can make things work out, man. Seriously.
Love it. Well, Chef, we will all have to take another trip this summer to the Cloverleaf Tavern for another epic event, and you're the champ, so that's where it has to be.
We gonna make it work, man. Green and white scrimmage. Let's get it on paper. We'll make it official. Yo, I can't like Bart Scott, man. Can't wait.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, your new 2026 ASMANIAC Madness champion. Give it up for our guy, Chef Kevin. Congrats to Chef, and thank you to everyone who made this tournament so much fun. I want to thank the committee once again. I want to thank Boomtown. I want to thank Gator. I want to thank everyone involved behind the scenes with this tournament. Dylan Terriman, Nick Shine, Rich 23, Tom Ace, Sham, everyone involved for making this all possible. And also send in some love to Chef Kevin's mom. But Kev's going to be a great champion. Congrats to Gary on coming in second. Great run by Gary. Every match thrilling. And Kev's not kidding. The gauntlet he had to go through to win this thing. A very deserving champion. Before we get out of here, one, let me shout out Phantom Lights, who gifted 5 memberships. This went off before, or after, I should say, we did the raffle wheel. But Phantom, I got you in our weekly raffle. Don't worry, you'll be in for 5. Couple super chats here from the Dream, who says, to Chef Kevin Bowl, I may send him a victory bowling ball. Andrew C. then follows up and says, a Chef Kevin chef hat in the Asmaniac store. I'd buy one. When we know Kev's got an apron coming his way, there'll be more to come as well. I like that idea, Andrew C. A Chef Kevin Asmaniac apron. Anyway, you guys are the best. Let me update everyone on who won the Asmaniac Madness bracket pool before we get out of here. How about this? Yours truly came in second, so I'm not going to claim a prize. It will go to our top 3, because I'm not going to take my own prize here. ISU's your winner, though. That's the headline. Congrats to him on winning the bracket pool. He had 123 total points. He won. Gary K would have won the whole thing had Gary 30 Boxing won the championship. So first place ISU. Second place was me, but Gary K will get the second place prize. And Sham BTW, who's getting married in a few short weeks. Sham BTW will get the third place prize. So congrats to our 3 winners, but especially congrats to ISU, who's a great listener, and he won the Asmaniac Madness bracket pool. First place is a signed Nick Mangold jersey, so that's going to ISU. Second place was a signed Darrell Revis helmet, so that will go to Gary K. And third place is a signed Wayne Corbett helmet, so that will go to Sham. So congrats to ISU, Gary K, and Sham on winning the Asmaniac Madness bracket pool. Again, here's your final score. Kevin, 59% of the vote. 59-41 the final. 859 people voted in the poll throughout our show today. So you guys are awesome. Thanks to everyone for being here. This show is not possible without the Asmaniac community. And of course, we have a new champ. Chef Kevin is your winner. That does it for me. Enjoy your weekend. Unless there's breaking Jet news, don't expect a live show, but there'll be some content dropping on the channel throughout the weekend. Again, congrats to Chef Kev. He's the new champion of Asmaniac Madness. You guys are the greatest for tuning in every day. Special shout out to the committee again for making all this happen. And thanks to you, the voters, for determining who won Asmaniac Madness. As always, let's go Jets. And we will talk to you soon. Jets. 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 Let's go. Jets. 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 Let's go.
Jake? Hello?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That feels better. Oh, baby.
That concludes our Jake Asman show. May Jesus love us, and may we respect the Lord as our Savior.
Oh.